Good evening, internet.
Good evening. I was very emotional, Marlon. I've not really felt emotional about this until then. That was very touching.
Oh, it's fucking sad, isn't it?
Oh, it's not great, is it? If I'm honest.
Longest reigning UK monarch.
I think longest reigning monarch. Full stop.
No, not full stop.
Oh, really?
Louis the 14th, I think. Only by a year or two.
The fucking French.
Fucking hate the French.
Certainly sounds like it. Oh yeah. So, God save the king.
God save the king now.
Yeah. I'm not really one for monarchy. If I'm honest, I've never really liked the monarchy, but I fucking like the Queen. The Queen's just Queen was. She was just super sound, really nice, good, just, I don't know, just seemed like a wholesome fucking person.
Well, it's just a thing, innit? Like, come to the UK, go and see the Queen.
Something to be proud of, innit, I suppose. But, yeah, very sad. Oh, rest in peace.
Right, so anyway, let's go. Good evening, scumbags.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse, the podcast where if it was one of your family members, it'd be your weird uncle that you wouldn't leave alone with children.
Ah, that's the one. Before we get into anything, I just want to...
Public apology time.
No, I don't really want to apologise. It was just shit timing. I mean...
What are you referring to, Marlon?
My joke.
On which joke? Last week's joke?
Yeah, last week's Princess Diana joke. I'm not apologising. It was just... how could I predict that the events which happened did happen, and here we are?
Yeah, I literally edited the whole thing. I uploaded it. I did everything, and it was like already up, ready to go. And I was like, I can't take it down. It's just gonna have to stay there, mate. Oh dear. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Right. So let's take a little moment to talk about buying a car. Right.
Yeah. Reg.
Yeah.
I bought another Escort.
You are kidding.
It doesn't run.
Oh, well. So what's the plan? You got to take the day off work. You've got to find a friend to drive you, and he's obviously got to take the day off work as well. You got to pay for fuel, road snacks, maybe his time. His driving's gonna fucking suck, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Like most
fucking long road trips.
Most of my friends' driving sucks. So you got to pick the car up, and you can absolutely fucking guarantee that the thing is going to have some sort of problem on the way home, especially if it's a long drive. The whole scenario is just a big fucking pain in the ass. So why not negate this whole absolute shit show by getting in touch with our sponsor, the Auto Mover? The Auto Mover provides simple, reliable, professional vehicle transport services, whether it's a car, motorbike, caravan, track toy project, or just another broken Land Rover, Marlon. They will take the best care of you, delivering it anywhere from Cornwall to Carlisle. If your vehicle needs transporting, head over to www.theautomover.co.uk for free quote, and in the vehicle description include ITDH for 10% off your entire delivery.
Entire delivery?
The whole damn thing. Hold on. That's www.theautomover.co.uk, or check them out on their socials at The Auto Mover. So throw them a fucking follow, like, whatever you've got to do. Support the brands that support us, scumbags.
Also, link in bio.
Link in bio, link in episode description, fucking, all that good shit. You know where it's to. So yeah, massive shout out to our man at The Auto Mover. Really appreciate that. Right, boof.
Admin
time.
Right, start with you, Patreon pieces of shit.
We love you long time, and if we're not Patreon, we don't love you at all. You can fucking die in a fire for all I care.
Oh, right.
Keep listening, but I do hope you die in a fire.
As I've said before, we would not still be here without you pieces of shit.
No, if you were on the top of a volcano, I'd save you. If you weren't a patron, I'd kick you in.
Reg is going hard tonight. So, Patreon merch, you got 2 weeks left to order it. Once it's done, we'll work on the next one design.
God, fucking hell, Marlon.
That's a few more grey hairs coming to me.
And me. Hopefully the next design is easier and less painful to do.
It won't be.
No, it won't. We've already been talking about it, so it's all in the works. Yeah,
Something's happening.
Something's happening.
Winter Range is happening.
Yeah. Are we telling? No, let's not tell them what the Winter Range is.
No, fuck them.
No, you'll find out in due course.
Yeah, when it's here, it'll be on the website.
The Discord knows. The Discord knows ages ago because we put a design together and they were like, yeah.
That's it. When you join the Patreon, you get access to the Discord. Yeah.
And they help us. Well, they say they help us design merch. They help us sort of fine tune it. We got the idea. How do you want it? Do you reckon it'd be better like this, like that? You know, you can get your own input. You guys are the ones that buy it. You know, we're not gonna make shit that you ain't gonna buy. So, you know, we do what you like.
Get on the fucking Patreon.
Yeah, don't be scum. Otherwise I'll kick you into the volcano.
Then the next thing is buy shit or don't.
It's literally his notes.
And I got a t-shirt giveaway. So
wow.
When this episode goes out, the best hashtag will get a free t-shirt sent to them.
Which t-shirt? Are you not going to tell them? Fuck them.
No, so we had some misprints, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, so I'm not selling them.
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
I'm just going to give them away.
Oh, yeah. We are. How many did we like?
We got a couple.
A couple? Fucking hell. I saw that.
What's a couple times 5?
Who's just right? That's
wait a minute. No, that's a couple times. Lots.
Absolute tax write-off. Like they were. That's spillage.
So I got them in, I think, every single size. Best hashtag gets a free t-shirt.
Oh, God.
Next one, Reg.
Yeah, rate us. If you're listening to us, you're obviously listening to us now. Whatever platform you're listening to us on, whether it be Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere else, please rate us 5 stars if you've got time. Leave us a little review. Call us. I don't know. You can say what you want about us. Just leave us 5 stars. You can call us a bunch of cunts, but as long as you leave a 5-star review,
yeah, they won't be lying.
Yeah, it really helps. It really helps push us up. Did you see we're actually in the charts? We are actually in podcast charts.
Oh,
yeah.
I was kind of hoping like top 40.
It's not like a podcast top 40, but we are a podcast chartable now. So we're getting up there, and that's thanks to you guys rating us and pushing us up in the listens and in the ratings. So,
and if you don't rate us 5 stars, I will come round to your house and shit in your cistern.
I thought you were saying shit in your sister. Then I was like, wow, you getting some freaky
sister, and on top of the toilet. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So when they flush, more poo comes out.
Yeah,
God, that's evil. Also subscribe to us on YouTube. Look at me getting in there before you. Yeah, do it. Get on the YouTube and shit, because at some point we might get monetized and get like 3 pence. That'd be great. I don't know. I don't know how fucking YouTube works. No. Yeah, right. Anyway, enough of all that bollocks. Who are we joined by tonight, Marlon?
So we are joined by the man, the myth, the legend,
the man behind the madness.
Yeah, Mr. Mark from Juicy AGRI.
Hey! Welcome to the studio, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yourself?
Good. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very well. But a good week. I'm happy. How's your week been? All right?
Yeah, no, it's been all right. Yeah.
Yeah? Much on?
Yeah, main job's quite busy at the moment.
Yeah.
Not our busiest time of the year, so yeah, no.
If we bring the mic a little bit closer to you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that sounds better, mate. Yeah,
gorgeous.
Yeah. So you're much like me in that you keep your sort of main job a bit of a secret.
Yeah. I think it's easier that way, isn't it?
Separation.
You don't work together, do you?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe
agents.
Maybe Mark's my right hand assassin.
Oh.
Maybe he's my spotter. Maybe I'm the spotter. Maybe he's the top and I'm the bottom. Who knows?
Who's the tip and who's the toe?
Yeah, separation of church and state, mate. So yeah, I've been much on the old Juicy AGRI this week.
It's slowed down a little bit. Maize has started now. I need to get out and do some of that, but the weather's been against me.
Yeah.
On that at the moment, so I haven't really done too much. But hopefully this weekend, if I get a good weather break,
fingers crossed.
Out there. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear it, man. Getting all that fucking footage, getting that content. It sounds like you have a lot harder job than we do. We just sit in here, drink beers, and talk for 2 hours. Where you've got to be out,
have to run around a field chasing machinery with cameras, and then get home and then do all the editing, and you just sit here and drink.
Yeah, it's great, mate. Yeah. It's fucking brilliant.
I know we've got the right end of the stick there.
Podcasting is easy.
There was a few things we could have picked, but we nailed that.
Just sit here, talk bollocks, and drink beer. Yeah, it was one of the easier content creation options we had. I don't think I could set up a YouTube channel for loving and money.
No.
All right, fair enough. Thanks, Marlon. Thanks for backing me up there, mate. Yeah. All right, then, Marlon. How's your week been?
It's been all right, mate. It's been fucking busy.
Sedentary piece of shit.
I haven't really done a lot. Work's been hideous.
Yeah.
Good one for you. Good
Okay.
one.
I was going to ask what the worst job of the week was. But
No, we've changed. Worst job of the week is now deleted. I was talking to old Chidge RS3.
Oh, yeah. Chidge.
He said, what was the most challenging job of the week?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one, which I'm not going to tell you this week because I ain't sorted it yet. So hold tight for next week. But we had a proper strange one.
My most challenging job of the week was the wank I had to the.
Wow.
No, I got that. I had to say it though. It's too good.
Yeah, so when I finish that, I will let you know. So shout out to Cheers for that. Interesting job of the week.
Go.
What happens when people don't know what they're doing?
Oh, well.
They fill their AdBlue tank up with screen wash.
Oh no.
Luckily, whoever did it was smart enough to realise it when they put the cap back on, which said AdBlue on it.
Oh fuck.
So they didn't start it or anything. So I drained about 10 litres of screen wash out of an AdBlue tank.
How do you purge it? Or
Yeah, so I drained it.
chuckload of AdBlue for it.
Yeah. Because on the this certain car,
I'm trying to be as coy as possible with
the
this.
AdBlue tank's in the fuel tank.
Oh no.
So I swirled it around a little bit, flushed it through once or twice, and then you purge the lines going up to the injector.
And just pray.
Yeah.
That's all you can do really at
Yeah.
that point, isn't it?
Unless you want to replace everything.
That shit crystallizes as well, doesn't it? No, like AdBlue does.
AdBlue does.
I don't know if mixing it with other shit does bad stuff.
No, but yeah, it will. It'll fuck your DPF up.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
'Cause they're so, on the newer stuff, they're so sensitive to anything.
Isn't the injector hole like so fine?
It's depending on what injector you have, it's usually like a dot system. So there's about 8 dots,
Ugh.
low pressure.
Boof.
But yeah, don't buy anything with AdBlue.
You don't have a choice anymore, really.
My old shit, keep it going.
Fucking when you put lead replacer in your tank, Marlon.
Don't buy anything that old. There's a fine line here.
Not a 998 mini then.
No, just go like early injection, you'll be fine.
All right. Well, wise words from the resident mechanic here.
And trying to find a roofer. I need a roofer to put 2 fucking tiles on my fucking roof.
You met my next door neighbour, right? Have you seen the van outside? Have you seen what it says?
Yeah.
It says Rousel Roofing outside. He is a roofer. He would literally do that for you. I will ask him. I'll text him when we finish.
Perfect.
I'm sure he would do it.
The fucking idiots that have set up businesses doing roofing and general maintenance. Oh yeah, it's a big job that. It's 2 fucking tiles, mate.
It's not really a big
It's
job,
not really a big. Get a ladder, get on top of my fucking roof and put those 2 fucking tiles in. I got the fucking tiles. I would come and help you, but I don't really like heights, so there we are.
I don't blame you. Fuck that shit.
Reg, how's your fucking week then?
Boof. My week. Yeah, pretty steady to be honest. I'm not doing too much. I say too much, but we vaguely looked at buying another house this week. Vaguely. This is only like
Dole did tell me.
Did she? Yeah. Well, we sort of vaguely looked at it, and then I spoke to my mortgage advisor. Absolute shout out to Street Mortgages in Shepton Mallet at Madeline that works there. Absolute hero. So I had a quick call with her to see if we could borrow the money. She was like, yeah, we can give you the money. Not a problem. Not we, but I can get you the money. I was like, sweet. Awesome. Yeah. And then
It's coming from Colombia.
and then she told me how much it was going to cost me interest wise, and I was like, "Oh my god, this economy's about to go down the fucking toilet." Yeah, so that was a shock when she said, "I don't think you'll have a lot of change out of £2,000 a month in mortgage payments."
That's hideous.
Yeah, I mean, dude, on the house was nice. Like, I won't say figures, but it was a nice house. But when she said that, I said, no, I think I got a lot of cheap money at the moment on my house, so I'll stick with that. So what we decided was we finally, like, you know, put our foot down. So we're going to do up our house. We're going to do it up big styling, like plow a shitload of money into it. So
Get rid of those nasty wooden windows.
So yeah, exactly. First on the list. Well, not first on the list, but definitely on the list, high up. But so I'm thinking, right, so I'm going around measuring my floor. I'm thinking a nice engineered oak floor. So not solid oak, but like a good sort of 14 to 20 mil oak.
Yeah.
Real nice, classy, but not kind of trying to be something it's not. So I'm going around measuring up, getting a price. I'm thinking this, right? So I'm thinking this, and she is thinking, let's go to IKEA. So what do? We go to IKEA. Go to fucking IKEA. This is last night, right? So top of the list in her mind was a new fucking chest of drawers. So down there, you know what it's like in IKEA.
Mate, I get PTSD when I go to IKEA.
Everyone's been to IKEA. You know how it goes. You go in there for one fucking thing. It's the same with Lidl's and the same with B&M or Home Bargains or whatever. You go in there for one thing. I'm looking for a chest of drawers. I'm looking for it in grey, and that's all I need. So what do we come out with? We come out with 24 glasses. 5 storage boxes, a load of cork coasters, various other trinkets. But we did actually come out with the chest of drawers, but it didn't have it in space grey or whatever fucking iPhone colour it was that she wanted. I ended up getting it in white, perfect colour for my house. Ooh. Yeah, makes sense. No, but anyway, I've got it, so it's flat pack day tomorrow. I'm also painting tomorrow her office Egyptian cotton. Whatever the fuck that means, as far as I'm concerned. When I put the test pot on, it looks like sage green, but whatever fucking bullshit name you want to put on it to sell the crap.
Shout out to Dulux.
Shout out to Dulux, you got it. Yeah, but IKEA. I'm
still not over that. So fuck Dulux.
So I'm thinking IKEA, right? Going to IKEA in Bristol. I'm thinking if we get there about 7 o'clock, it's open till 9. It's good, It'd be nice, it'd be quiet. Won't be too many cunts about. Literally fly through, get what we need, fuck off, pick up all the crap on the way around. Nah, I was wrong, wasn't I? No, the time was fine. The time was not a problem. It was the time of the year I got wrong. What time of the year are we now? So we're sort of early September here. Think about what happens at the start of September.
Students.
Mate, they were fucking floor to ceiling in that place. They were everywhere. I see them going around looking at the fucking prices stuff, getting the cheapest stuff they could. More power to you guys. I understand times is hard. But when I saw a man sat on a IKEA sofa, and this is no joke, I actually heard him say this. I don't know, Steve. I just don't feel very zen in it, man.
No.
Yes.
Fuck off.
I was like, mate, zen.
You're an IKEA shag.
Anything in this place is not going to make you feel zen. It's made by a load of children in Indonesia, cunt. Like, they go. Honestly, he was like, oh man, he picks up this little light. He's like, how funny would this be in the living room? I'm like, fucking hilarious, Steve.
It's a light, mate.
Honestly, it was floor to ceiling, and they were all wearing like banned from the 90s shirts, so baggy trousers. The hair was a fucking mess. I mean, I wouldn't have fucked any of them, if I'm honest. They were all horrendous. None of them knew what fucking gender they were, let alone what fucking, I don't think half of them knew what fucking day it was, but oh God, what a mistake to make. I thought, perfect, I'm going to avoid all the mothers, all the fucking dossers, all the, parents, all the people you don't want to be around. But no, I got fucking students instead. One of them, a load of them, I guess it was the house that had gone shopping.
Collective.
A collective. What would you call it? A gaggle of students, that's what we'll call it. A gaggle of students were paying. And like it was probably like 500 quid worth of stuff, just like, the general move into your house stuff. You got your sofa, you got like the TV, but you need all the other crap to go with it.
Who buys an IKEA sofa?
I don't know. To be fair, some of them weren't bad. I mean, I wouldn't have them, but they were all right. Like I sat on a few, I was like, oh, it's all right. But anyway, so about 500 quid worth of stuff. Matey sticks his card in. Oh no, whoever his fucking name was, Tarquin or some bollocks. Tarquin, can you try your card? And he tries his card, don't fucking work. They called Mary or whatever it was up, put their card in.
Judas up there.
So then, and then they're on their phones transferring all the money into one account to try and pay for it because all of their cards have been fucking declined. And I'm sat there just let me buy this fucking £200 chest of drawers before I ran this fucking trolley into your anus. Oh yeah. In the end, they finally got it done. And I said to the woman on the cashier's desk, I was like, how long has this gone for then? She was like, about another 3 weeks. I was like, bet you trade this up for a Saturday afternoon, wouldn't you? She was like, don't even get me started. So yeah, IKEA. Oh, just do it online, boys.
Did you get the fucking meatballs?
Nah, mate. It was like by the time we got out there, it was like 9:15. Like all the fucking everything was.
They come in frozen. You got frozen fruit.
I'm not. I'm one of those people. I'm in. I'm out. I'm not dancing around. I'm not fucking about.
It's like going to Costco, isn't it? Always tag a bag of meatballs on at the end.
I've never been to Costco in my life.
You're missing out.
No, you the same?
Yeah,
Mark?
never been to Costco
Oh.
before, no.
Nice.
I will
think-
take you one day and it will blow your minds.
Isn't it just everything in bulk?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, but
Who does
what
not-
do you buy in bulk? What do
Tempura
you-
prawns, meatballs.
and I'm the Tory cunt in the fucking relationship.
Beer.
Tempura prawns.
Yeah,
beer.
beer makes sense. Yeah.
Can you buy kegs? Don't think you can you? No.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, you can get them
any.
from Booker's, but you don't think you can get them from there. If I'm buying beer in bulk, it's coming in a big aluminium barrel, bitch.
It's not for my house, though, is it?
Oh, I tried to talk you into getting a draft system back along. You didn't listen.
No, I didn't, because I try not to listen to you.
I'm like a wise old badger. A badger's wise.
No, you're a crackbox.
Fair enough. Fair point, well made. Won't deny it.
Do you want this?
You
Do you
gotta
want
do-
Do you want this glass of wine? It's half a tennis ball. Well, what is that? It's blood from a cat face.
We're going to say this joke so many times and nobody's going to watch the Mighty Boosh to understand
Watch the Mighty Boosh.
Oh,
I think
dear.
it's like season 3 or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what season it is.
Right, anyway, Mark, let's get on into the guest questions.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Go-to drink.
Thatcher's Haze.
Good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sweet, but I find it's too sweet to drink too much of, so you can still drive home.
Oh, so you can keep yourself on a
That's
bit of
the
a
plan
limit.
anyway.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get that. That's not a
Like-
bad shout, actually.
5 and drive, allegedly, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's five of that, and you're over sugar, Ray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fucking have a diabetic fit on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I know what you're saying. No, I do. I mean, I'm on the Copperberg at the moment, and again, it's the same sort of thing. It's very sweet, so I can only have about 3 of them, and then I just switch to beer and then black out, as it seems to be my thing at the moment. Won't remember after this podcast by the end. I can tell you that much. So, favorite category on Pornhub?
I don't use Pornhub.
Oh, were you a lobster tube man?
No,
or a,
X-Hamster.
oh, yeah, one of
Okay.
those.
Yeah.
Is there categories on that, or is it just
Nah,
like
just get it done and don't even flick through the pages. Just I haven't got time.
flick through the pages?
What takes your fancy today?
He's a man of efficiency.
Yes.
Yeah. I like
Me, I'm
that.
there just like, oh no, it's not high definition enough. I'm like, no, she's got like a slight wrinkle underneath her ass cheek. Not
Is
for
that
me.
UHD or not?
Yeah, that's it. If I can't stream it to the 4K TV, I'm not interested, man. If I can see the pixels, I want to see the shame in her father's fucking eyes, you know? I want to see the cameraman reflecting in her eyes. No. That's it. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you.
I like that.
Yeah, like it. I
yeah.
might do that. If there's a randomize button on Pornhub,
Yeah, they should
Just-
put that. Yeah, just randomise and just have
Yeah.
a random
just all the
video,
categories
yeah.
as well. Just
God knows
gay,
what you come
trans,
up with.
everything.
Yeah.
Well-
Pornhub, put a randomise button in.
Oh dear, right, 2 guys. Well, I'm here now. Fuck it. Man of me word.
Right. Most mental thing to happen on a night out.
It wasn't on a night out. Went for a bike ride once. Came back with a tattoo.
Oh my. What?
First tattoo and only tattoo so far. Yeah.
Where? Can I ask where the bike ride was going from and where it was going
So
to?
it was with a friend, and we went to Blandford.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a few miles from his house down to Blandford, and we just used to dare each other stuff, and I'm never one to back down from a dare, and
Fucking hell.
and I went a bit
Oh,
too.
we're wrong place
yeah.
to say that.
Yeah, I just realised that. Yeah, so that's how that happened.
Fucking hell. I like
So
that.
what was the tattoo? Can we see it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Dare I even ask? It's
Yeah,
on,
I
it's
got
on
to
your
get
ass,
down,
innit?
so you're not going to hear
It's
me
on
for a
your ass,
second.
innit?
No, it's not my ass.
Oh, damn it. Let's see that tight little ass. See. No way! No way have you got said dudes on your fucking hip bone. You absolute champion. That's the only tattoo
Yeah,
you've
that's
got.
the only tattoo I've got. I hate needles, so.
How did you
I'm
get on? We a few jars in by that point?
No.
No, just...
No, I think we'd had one when we went for the bike ride,
yeah.
but then we realised that none of us had enough money to go and get the tattoo, so we cycled home and then drove back into Blandford. This like dodgy back street, like
Oh my God.
you wouldn't eat there, that's for sure.
This is not like an off the cuff, oh, let's swing in here and get a tattoo. Right, you've dared me to now. We need
Yeah, I
to
was
go
like,
back and
we
get
need
the
to
money.
organise this.
It was kind of like you wouldn't do that, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't do it, Joel.
I would. But I think the original bet was I was going to get one, and then he was. But by that point, it was we were in fits of laughter, and he just chickened out. So
fucking pussy.
So,
Do your parents know about it?
No.
Oh.
Nobody really knows. It's nice out of the way. I was like, the only way I'm going to have it, it's got to be somewhere out of the way that I can hide it from most.
Yeah, you're not going to get at a wedding, are you? Let's be honest. You're not going to be wearing a suit and someone's going to see it on your hand.
I don't know.
Depends what sort of suit, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh yeah, birthday suit, definitely, mate. I'd tell you that much. I got some dumb tattoos, but that is up there, man.
We love a good shit tattoo.
Yeah, you've got a really shit one, haven't you?
Yeah,
the shittest of all. You've got our own logo on your shoulder blade. Nice.
Yeah, that was that's commitment. That's good. Yeah,
I am.
We done a thing.
My body is a temple,
and I'm proud of your body's not a temple. Your body hates you.
I look like a crack addict.
We done a thing, and I'm proud of our thing. So
I am too. I'm just not willing to brand myself for life.
Right. So Reg is a nonce.
I'd say that I've got a local village name tattooed on my leg.
That's it. Like your shit tattoos are like really shit. Ours are okay.
I don't even live there. I've never lived there. I've just got it on my leg. I bet you won't. Yeah, all right. Same as you.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
We've got nothing better to do on a Monday. Let's drive down to Weston, get into Dino's and get this fucking... I've got the word Horrington tattooed off my leg. Don't live there. Never lived there. Don't have anything to do with what I kind of did back in the day when I was in a gang. All right, yeah, no, leave that be. Snitches get stitches and all that.
It wasn't a gang, though, was it? Right, shut up. So, Mark, let's take it back to the beginning. So, I remember when you used to do car photography.
Yeah, that was quite a few years ago now.
Yeah. What have I been driving?
Suddenly, we all feel really old.
Yeah.
I must be around the same.
So
it's back in the hood rat days.
Hood rat.
What was your brand called back then?
So, like, back then, I just did it under my own name. Like, originally, like, proper OG.
Yeah.
I just did photography under my own name, did bits and pieces like that, and then it kind of grew a little bit. Did bits for some magazines and stuff, and it just kind of grew, and I got more of a name. And then probably what you're referring to was Yet Another Car page.
That's it. That is...
Fuck off, is that you?
Yeah, that was me.
No way!
I vaguely remember.
Shut up!
Yeah.
What the fuck? I used to go to your car meets, man.
So we arranged all the meets. Which one did you go to?
I went to a couple of the Avon meets once.
Yeah.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And I reckon there was one... Might have been at an Asda or something, and then we all got kicked out. I can't remember.
We got kicked out of everywhere. I got properly. So back then, I was working security at a supermarket back in just after college.
So you were working security at a supermarket and setting up car meets.
Yeah, and
in the car park.
Because the police knew me from work and this, that, and the other. One of the meets that I held in Yeovil in KFC.
Yeah,
and
I went to that one. Yeah.
600 cars turned up to it. Well, the police came to my work and pulled me out of work 2 hours before it was happening, trying to shut it down. And I said, I can't.
It's gone beyond that. They're going to show up. I tell them not to.
The safest thing to do at this point is to let them have it, because otherwise you're going to have 600 cars racing around Yeovil and being idiots. And
that's such a good way of looking at it. You clever cunt.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. After that, they said, like, you're obviously... organising car meets, you can't do this, we will prosecute you if you do.
What were they threatening to prosecute you with?
It was like there was a long list, trust me. There was a list.
Unlawful organisation of.
And then so I cleverly worded my event, like that was back when events first was a thing on Facebook.
Yeah, I remember, you had like 80,000 people going. You're like, oh my god.
This has gone wrong. But yeah, so after the first few meets and everyone kind of knew the name and stuff. And then it wasn't big-headed of me. I just put, I'm going for chicken. I've got a lot of friends. Anyone wants to join me for chicken? And I just literally put that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was literally just like, I'm going for chicken. I'm quite a popular lad.
That was exactly the same thing we did with the first bar crawl. Because we didn't know how it was going to go, how big it was going to be, how bad it would go, or how out of control it would get. We were like, we're going for a pint. You're more than welcome to
come along. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that was me just trying to word it better so that I couldn't get. I mean, they still tried. The police came to me at that point. In fact, that one, the fans that were following us and stuff at the time, hit so many likes or whatever it was, and I had to wear a pink tutu for the whole car meet. So that was quite, yeah. So there's photos somewhere of me talking to the police in a pink tutu. So yeah.
Oh mate, that's blown my mind. I remember that. I was only thinking about that because
I could not remember the name for the fucking life of me.
Marlon wrote some notes and I was reading through them and I was like, oh, car meets. I was like, man, I remember the best car meets were like Yet Another Car Page meets. They were the ones. Holy shit. I used to take like my first P38 Range Rover to those car meets. And then I'd just be a total twat and like go over the speed bumps really slowly and get everyone to spot me, make sure I could get over them all right.
Yeah, I think I can remember that your sort.
Yeah, bell ends is the word you're looking for.
There was a lot of those.
Fucking attention seekers.
Did you go to the Western-super-Mare one? I don't think
I went to a Western one.
So we did a few. I don't know. Can you remember it? So we did a few, and then I was thinking, right, how can I mix this up? This is getting boring. I want to keep pushing new things into it. And so we did a Western-super-Mare meet, which was well out of our like sort of area that we were doing things, and everyone had to turn up in suits.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah,
I didn't go, but I remember hearing about it.
Everyone suited up. There was hundreds of people in a car park, which you would think like tracksuit bottoms and this, that, and the other. Like people hanging out in a car park. Everyone was in a suit, and it was massive. There were so many people there, all in suits, and they were like, it just looked really odd. There was one of the guys turned up in a shell suit. That was it.
Fucking champion. I can't believe that. Mate, you've blown my mind. You've fucking blown my mind. So I remember at the Avonmeads meets, you obviously had the flyover or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And I'd take the Range Rover and park the fucker right up underneath there.
Yeah, up on the little ramp bit.
And the police would come down and be like, get off there. Like, mate, I done air suspension fault. I can't move. Like, it's fucked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shit, how much did you had like some fair run-ins with the police with that then?
Yeah, there was quite a few run-ins, and like it got harder and harder to do, and I tried doing them under different names. I mean, when I first released doing stickers for Yet Another Car Page,
I remember, yeah.
And it just became, it was never incited or anything. Everyone started putting them on police cars.
On the police cars.
And the police were then pulling anybody with one of those stickers on just to cause disruption.
Yeah, make life hard for them.
It got pretty bad, and I got pulled in and talked to and this and the other. And I said to him, like, yeah, I said I would more than happy to do a proper meet at a proper location, all like organised and everything. I said, I'm happy to move it to that sort of thing. But I said, I want you to attend to talk about road safety and stuff and actually have a relationship.
And have a laugh instead of just you'd see the police rolling, you'd be like, wanker.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The shits that we were.
Integration.
Yeah,
and that was my whole thing, and I wanted to do that. And then so I arranged with Haynes Motor Museum, and we did a meet I had to do it under a different name because YOCP, Yet Another Car Page, had got such a bad rep from police and stuff by that point.
Yeah.
I had to change the name, and I think it was Car Crave or something. It was crap. It was just thought up quickly to be another name.
Yeah.
And we approached Haynes, and they said, yeah, that's fine. We'll give you 2 weeks to organise it, so it won't be too big on the first one. And I said, all right, but expect like 300-400 cars. And they said, no, 2 weeks. You won't organise that sort of.
Okay.
And I said, honestly, there's hundreds of people out there looking for a space to do this sort of thing, and you've got the ideal space. You've got a little cafe, you can sell food, this, that, and the other, and it just went off. It was massive, absolutely massive. But the most annoying thing, going back to the police, they just didn't stop responding to any of my messages.
Oh, they didn't even bother
at that point, they just ignored me, completely ignored me.
That doesn't make any sense, though. You're trying to, like you said, you're trying to build a decent relationship with
road
them.
Safety.
Yeah, I was trying to promote road safety, and like I was like, come along to a meet, and if one of these guys want to talk to you about their illegal mods and things like that, ask the questions, have that relationship, and actually speak to these people and understand why they're trying to do it. They're trying to express themselves.
Instead of just seeing it's 4 stretched tyres and 12 points, see it as like a person and what he's putting into his car.
Arsehole.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Like we all mess around with cars and do different bits and pieces, and we were trying to express our personality, and that's
why Reg always bought shit.
Yeah. Just a piece of shit anyway.
The funniest part of it was all the way through all the car stuff, I had the shittest car because I just wanted to blend in. I think most of Yet Another Car Page, I had a 106 diesel.
Oh my!
Nice.
That was not a 4 on the floor, was it?
No, I think it was 5.
It was
NA?
5.
I think, yeah.
Oh,
NA.
yeah, they were all NA, weren't they?
Yeah.
1.5 straight, yo.
You
Yeah.
got like fucking. I remember seeing some of the vehicles there. Like I remember seeing a white 2J Supra, all white
Yeah,
wheels,
yeah.
and that was
Well,
like
the
back-
thing was, I was well connected through the photography bits and
Oh, I
pieces. So,
see.
like, I knew a lot of people, and so you pull in the right. Back then, it wasn't called that, but the right influencers as such.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
everyone will
then
come.
and everyone comes along. You see these people from Instagram going, "Oh, they're going to that. Let's follow along."
yeah,
that."
yeah, yeah. Literally, I mean,
That's how it grew.
I remember finding it on Facebook, and like we roll through on the A303. Mate of mine with a Mark IV Golf slammed out bad boy bonnet. He had the 19-inch X5 wheels on there. Let's have a look. We got
That
a
is
picture of-
Definitely from one of
Yeah,
the ones
that's
up at
it.
Christmas
Yeah, that
Week.
would have been one of the meets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expect so.
Fucking hell.
Whose photo was that? Or just
Raceline Media.
yeah, I think I did some bits and pieces with them back in the day as well. Like, yeah, it's funny.
Fucking hell, it's
But,
a small world
So
after all.
I did a couple of meets at Haynes under the Car Crave name. I think we did 2. And then I just kind of lost love for it. It was a bit boring because
The scene,
it was so
it got
yeah.
very toxic. I think,
yeah,
in
it
my
was very
opinion.
toxic, and that was the whole idea of yet another car page. It's taking the mickey out of itself,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for starters. And I just wanted to bring everyone together and just have a laugh.
yeah.
And
That's the main
whole
thing,
idea,
isn't it?
yeah. But that's effectively what started the Haynes breakfast meets.
Oh, really?
That is the original, like, where it came from,
Fuck.
effectively.
And they realised, shit,
Because
there's money to be made
they
here.
asked me afterwards to hold more, and I was like, "No, I'm done."
Yeah,
Done it,
kind
yeah.
of done now.
And then like the next month or so after I said, "No, I'm done," that's when
They
they,
were like,
started.
"We'll do it ourselves."
Yeah, they did it themselves,
Well, it
and
makes
that's what,
sense,
and they're
doesn't it?
doing really well. And
They
yeah,
are. They're
fair play
every
to 'em.
Sunday, isn't it? Near
Yeah,
enough?
it's the first Sunday of the month.
Oh, it's first Sunday of the
Yes,
month.
first
Yeah.
Sunday of the
And
month.
they've even got different
Yeah, they've got-
categories now.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you got your classics, your bikes, and your future classics. Something like that.
Oh, right. Future classics. I'll take a pee for it. Dinner shack.
They won't let you in.
Nah, piss and oil
You
everywhere.
won't get there.
Oh, the Whoa! Didn't take you long, did it?
Yes, love it.
I'm here now.
Fuck's
Here we
sake.
are.
I'm still reeling from that. I can't believe you ran yet another car page. That's fucking nuts, mate. That's fucking nuts. I remember going to one where I think it was an Asda, and I think it was an Asda in Taunton. Did you know Asda in Taunton? Is there an Asda in Taunton? Is there an Asda? Maybe.
Yeah, there is an
Yeah, there
Asda
is an
in
Asda in Taunton. I can't
Right,
really
that
remember.
might-
It might have been Yeovil.
I remember being. I'm pretty sure it was one of your meets. It was a supermarket. I remember
Yeah,
that much.
I mean, there was millions of meets back then.
yeah,
It was just
it might have even been Cribs. I don't know.
yeah.
But I remember there was an MX-5 and they were like doing burnouts up and down the strip like they always
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
And this MX-5 absolutely fucking redlined it, just let the clutch out, and the diff just exploded on the floor. And it was the fucking most beautiful thing. Everyone runs down, like 20 of us come down and just start pushing this car out of the way, just pissing oil everywhere. Then the police are like, "Oh, someone's gonna have to clean this." It's like, "Yeah, it was nice, fuck you." Little hood rats.
We will go on to this another episode, but the fucking Cribs meets.
Yeah,
Oh,
amazing.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, they were unreal. There's some of the meats.
Like, that is.
To be fair, I mean, like, I know that, what's that other big meat? I can't remember what it's called.
Did you go to the pool ones?
No, I didn't.
I went to
Pool
one-
meets were hectic.
Yeah,
they
one
installed
pool one.
speed bumps all the way through because of the amount of burnouts being done to stop it happening. But then people were using them to press their front wheels against to do more burnouts.
We'll just use this to our advantage.
Yeah.
Did you do a Weymouth one?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, they
I
were
respect, so.
disgusting.
It
It was kind of like bringing Max Power back.
oh, really? Just absolute fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
I don't even think Poole would be the place for that. I think it'd be pretty chill down there, but obviously not.
Nah, pool was hectic.
Mate. Oh, so many memories. I fucking miss car meets, man. Just absolute carnage, full stop. You don't get it anymore. Does Cheddar Gorge still go on a Sunday or
I
not?
don't know.
They're so heavily policed now. It's like when we did a cheddar meet and they tried arresting me the whole way through it. And
What?
literally, I was like running around back of cars trying to hide thing.
They tried to
Just, for organising it because it was like you couldn't. Every space was full
Yeah.
and there were still cars driving up and down. And the only thing the police could do anyone for was turning around and like the bus loop bit.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
They were handing out tickets like crazy for that.
I was there,
yeah.
mate of ours, Harry. He got 3 points or something like that.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
literally
that's
turning
what. Yeah,
around
they
to
were
the-
giving points for turning around in the.
But you got matey boy going up and down his glands giving it big licks, and the police don't look at him, but they look at fucking cunty chops doing a fucking
Yeah.
Yui in the bus turning
Yeah,
circle.
because I don't know. I think the speed limit's changed through there now, hasn't
It
it?
used to be 30 just at the very bottom before you hit the village, but I think they changed it, and they've also put in loads of the groins, they call them, like big sort of wire mesh full of rocks.
Yeah.
They filled like half the car park with them, shut a load of the car parks off, and
Why would you do that?
stop cunts like us
Yeah,
ruining
yeah,
fucking
ruining-
cheddar on a Sunday night.
Oh, it's a shithole anyway. We'll just make it
Just
a bit
load of
lively.
rocks.
I never
The
used to.
fucking the business we used to give Tuckers and the Chinese down
Yeah,
there.
fucking right. They were flat out on a Sunday. Sunday, no trade. Like we rock up, they're flat out. I remember going down there. I never used to take the car. I used to take my car down, but I used to park it. I didn't go up and down like a cunt, mainly because I didn't have a car that could do that. But I used to take a 4-pack of Stella with me, just get pissed up and tell everyone how shit their cars were, and then shout at goats. Look at that cunt up there! Hey, a brick! Have you heard they're actually doing a cull on those goats?
Cull on goats.
Yeah, the goats on Cheddar Gorge.
Oh,
They're
right.
actually going to start culling them because
too
apparently they were.
Is this from Somerset
because
Live?
no, it's true. They were actually owned by like because Cheddar Gorge was kind of like still, it probably still is owned by the Lord Bath estate.
It's a private road, isn't it? The same as like
Is it actually?
Yeah, the same as
The road going up to
Burlington Combe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, the goats used to be kind of managed by not Lord Bath himself, who owns Longley, but it was to do with him. And apparently, everyone's just they just sort of lost interest in the goats. But apparently, the goats are like really inbred. So the goats are so inbred, they're gonna have to start culling them.
Are they mooing yet?
I don't know, but they used to be pretty handy on the old fucking cliff faces now. But I expect they're like, just fall on a fucking bus full of Japanese tourists.
Take my strong hoof.
Strong enough, right? Oh, mate. So yeah, I mean, going on from there, we were talking the other day that you've but why did you move on from the car scene / sort of leave it? I mean, we've all got to grow up. I appreciate
I
that.
think that was more of it. It was growing up, getting a new job and moving on kind of from that kind of thing.
Same
and
as everyone,
yeah,
really,
Yeah,
just-
we all have, haven't we? We've all moved on from
Yeah.
those sort of hood rat days. And
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I think
Well,
it's
some of us more than others.
Well, I'm not a hood rat.
No, you're just a piece of shit.
I'm a menace to society now. I've upgraded. Menace to the fucking neighborhood, publicly hated. No, but I think half of it is kind of I don't know. There was always a bit of toxicity in the car scene, but it seems to just be fucking horrendous now.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I think the turning point for me was, I don't know, there'd probably be some people listening. Some people might remember, some might not. It was Splitter Scuffers on Facebook. You guys
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah, that was a hell of a group. That was.
I mean, it
Jesus.
changed 100 times. It became like
Yeah.
Slamber and this, that, and the other. But that was some real it was fun, but it was some real toxic shit. And I remember sort of that being a bit of a turning point. And the car meets were never as good. And then you'd see highly financed stuff up against some ratted out old fucking Saxo, and people would be like, oh, what a piece of shit. And the other half of the people would be like, oh, look at this finance cunt and this, that, and the other. And I just
Yeah, it's too much.
got no
hate,
time for
yeah.
it.
I just remember dipping out after that. And I'm not saying finance killed the car scene, but it
kinda
didn't,
did, yeah,
didn't
no, it
fucking
did.
help, did it really? When you can buy a fucking set of coilovers on a fucking 2-year finance deal, you can have the nicest car you want with fucking still working and 9 to 5 cleaning fucking floors in McDonald's, Not there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's a low paying
There
job.
there are some people still out there like grafting and building.
Real
and
people.
stuff. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's what I appreciate. You go to meets now and like organise shows and bits and pieces, and some of them you can see, like you say,
He's got the HPI up. That's finance.
Yeah,
that's finance,
yeah,
that's
yeah, you
finance.
can see.
Yeah, I like you.
Oh, look, and
that's
I-
real.
yeah, and but no, there are some. I went to. Did you see that weekend at Jay's?
I
up
haven't,
at
no.
Shep-
I saw it advertised.
Bath and West.
Oh, that's right.
couple
Yeah,
of
I
weekends
didn't go
ago.
to it, but I heard
Yeah,
about it.
no, but there was a couple
Ticket
of cars
prices were
there.
hideous.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But no, there was a couple of cars there that I saw, and I was like, actually, a lot of effort has gone in
It's
planning
more,
and stuff.
more the thing.
There
innit?
was an old Capri
Yeah.
Oh.
with a 2JZ in it.
No.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I like spoke to the young kiddie who had it, and like, well, I say young kiddie, he's probably sort of our age, and yeah, like he'd done it all himself with his dad, and
Fuck me.
it was.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I
And
like to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was using it.
yeah.
like
not
he'd
just,
driven it there, and
not just
I
some
was-
show princess. that
yeah,
comes out once a
exactly.
year.
I don't think you want to drive in the wet, mind.
No.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that would turn itself around
Yeah, I was
real
gonna say, they were
quick.
keen for flipping over, weren't they?
Yeah.
Capris.
I remember taking a 2.8 laser out, and that was like a little bit ass happy.
Oh, mate. I love all that stuff. I love it. I love seeing hard work going into cars. I mean, you do still see it nowadays, but I mean, like I drove into Tesco's earlier. I see a heap of fucking Ford Fiestas, like brand new ones. They got the 4D plates. It's been lowered 20 mil on fucking probably a grand's worth of fucking coilovers. And yeah, there's a load of stickers on the back, a couple of stickers on the back window, matey's fucking Instagram handle on the quarter light, and you're just like, oh, it just doesn't have the flavour that it used to.
No,
you know?
I went to Tesco's last night, parked the old work ute up.
The word ute.
Got out, turned around, there was a bread van on P-slots. And I was
no,
yes.
What, a Mark II breadie?
Yeah, Mark II bread van on
mate.
P-slots in this like really light turquoise.
Oh, yes, I know exactly the colour you're on about.
Yeah.
Yes, fuck me.
And I was like, shit, I hadn't seen one of those in ages. I hadn't seen those wheels in ages.
I was going to say, I can't remember last time I
Jesus.
saw a set of Pirelli P-slots. Fucking hell. I remember it was all Borbet A's back in the day, and God,
Yes.
BBS RMs. I mean, they'll always be in fashion to a point. Didn't they go bankrupt, BBS?
I don't know.
I
Oh,
heard
I
they
don't
went
know,
bankrupt, but I might be wrong.
BBS LMs as well.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. And yeah, oh God. Smoothed everything.
Yeah,
Everything smooth your number plate recess, front and back, smooth every fucking door handle you can, take all your rub strips off.
Team Dynamics 1.2s and Pro Race 2s.
Yeah, set of fucking fake Volks Rays, get on there. Yeah.
Oh. V37s.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, look at us now. We're just this might mean absolutely nothing to a lot of people listening, but I don't care because I'm reminiscing. Those are the days.
Oh, mate.
Get yourself a fucking BMC CDA, make it go twom twom when you put the fucking throttle down. Oh yeah, I remember my little Lupo. It was just like that. I had a boot build. I had like what was that? I had a little red interior light. I all the little cheap mods you could do, and then like do like nicer stuff. I had it on Scirocco Scalas. You know those wheels. Like from the original Scirocco, they had like snowflakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just had it on a set of those, and she looked the boy, but and then you grow up, don't you? And that's the sad thing. I mean, some people don't. Some people still keep doing it, which is I've got a lot of time for that. Whereas I was like, I got fucking Range Rover. But then again, well, I don't know. You say that I've got Range Rover, and I've done all that to it myself. Not that it's a huge amount of work, but it's individual and it stands out in a fucking crowd. That's for certain.
You ain't gonna fucking miss that fucking Jurassic Park spec.
You
Piece of
laugh.
shit anywore.
Driving to IKEA the other day, when I literally got from where we are to, I don't know, on the way to Bristol, probably, I don't know, just before you get to Farrington Gurney, 4 people on the way there flashed me, hand out the window, shag and drive. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this is an everyday occurrence. Everybody know the P38, baby. Everybody know. Oh, fucking hell.
Right, Mark, what is Juicy Agri?
So yeah, again, I started doing photography again after like coming out of the car stuff.
Had a little break.
Yeah, and yeah, had a little break, and then I got into agriculture. So that is my main job, is within agriculture.
Yeah.
Got into doing tractor driving and bits and pieces and things like that. And
You say you got into it, or you've always been a part of it?
No. That was
Oh, really?
So yeah, I think it was about 8 years ago. I started a job at a farm, just to do some stuff on the side, and then just loved it and just built up from there. So yeah, so started doing that. And obviously you meet a lot of friends doing the same sort of thing, and yeah, I just wanted to do the photography thing again. I missed it. And drones had become available back then. And nowadays we all drive around on auto steering these tractors. So you're sat there doing nothing really, just waiting for someone to brake.
Stick a drone up in the air and
follow
yourself around.
Yeah, so I bought a drone, just another one of those, like just wake up and go, I want a drone. And just
Don't
went
worry,
and
I've
did it.
done that.
Yeah. And yeah, so went out and bought a drone, had a little play, and was like, oh, this is pretty good. Took some bits of footage and some photos. Like, obviously, I had the eye for it from doing it before.
Yeah.
And then it just slowly grew from there, and I did bits and pieces of other people, like my friends and stuff. And then, like, I had a message from a friend, and he said, like, it was during winter, and he was watching back some of the videos that I'd done and bits and pieces. And he said, like, looking back at those videos has really helped me through the winter months. And, like, agriculture, there's a lot of suicides and bits and pieces, and, like, is a horrible time. Like, we haven't got too much to do, and there's a lot of that.
A lot
of outgoings as well during the winter months.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so then I realized that it was helping people by like producing lively, upbeat footage for people to watch back in the winter months and go, "Cool, the summer's good." Like,
This is
I
why I
can't
do
wait
this.
for that. Yeah, this is why I do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
when everything's flooded and
Yeah,
everything's going
shit.
wrong, and
It goes dark at fucking 5 o'clock.
yeah.
You're seeing videos of the fucking boys with the pit vipers on, the two-tone Canterbury shorts, the polo
Yeah, yeah.
belt, the fucking jewels tops, giving it the big fucking hand out the window, the side you're fucking raring. Yeah, I can see, absolutely see how that makes sense.
Yeah, so when I got that message, and actually I thought, yeah, I'm actually providing something back to everyone doing this. And I knew a few people close to me that had committed suicide within agriculture within the first few years of being in it. And I thought, actually, if I can prevent it from one person from
Yeah, and that's
doing
kind
it,
of what we said.
then
We can
Yeah.
help.
it's worth all of my time and all of my effort
Exactly.
for the next however many years if it saves one person. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep doing it. And then it's just grown from there, and like more and more people have seen it. I've started doing merchandise recently from it as well to try and recuperate some of the costs, because
There's a lot of fucking costs.
yeah, like you guys, like this is not cheap. This is not a cheap setup. Everything costs money.
It does.
It's not even your time. It's everything else that costs money.
Yeah. Oh no, our time is free.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
But, yeah,
But
like
yeah,
all the other
you
shit
still
that
have
goes
to
with
pay
it.
for all the equipment and bits and pieces. And within video, it's ridiculous
yeah.
money.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
exactly why we're holding off.
And also, yeah, as well as like traveling around, and like people message me, "Oh, can you come and film this?" And they don't really understand that. Yeah, I can, but that's going to cost me 30 quid in fuel to.
At least nowadays.
So, yeah, exactly. To come and do it, and then sit there for a few hours and get bits of footage, and then come home and then sit there for 6 hours and edit something
yeah.
together.
Ugh.
Yeah. So yeah, like I'm not trying to push my merch, but
No,
that
you
helps.
carry on,
And
man.
yeah. So that helps. That really does help, and it actually helps me financially to do it, because without
Buy his shit or don't.
Yeah, buy some
Yeah.
fucking juicy agri shit, you fucking useless cunts. Mark can't say it, I can.
yeah.
Can we go for a break now? Because I really need a piss. This is half
Yeah.
decent time to have a break. Right. Right.
We're going to send you to the fridge.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really desperate for a wee, so we're going to cut to a short break now. We'll go to the fridge and do this stuff. And love you. Bye. No, don't something nan. Right, and I'm back from the fridge. But before we get into beer of the week, quick word from our sponsor, the Auto Mover. Look, listen up, scumbags. We know what you like. You like shit. You like crap vehicles, non-runners, half-built projects.
They're like me.
Yeah, literally, you are the epitome of Marlon. If I think of a Doghouse listener, I think of you. I kind of think of me, but with a little bit more sense, because none of them would own a P38. But you buy crap. Let's be honest.
Yeah, without a doubt, mate. Without a doubt.
If you're buying shit like that, don't try and limp the fucker home from bloody Glasgow.
You'll cause more damage.
You're just going to cause yourself hassle. You'll end up getting divorced. She'll take the kids, the house. She'll take everything in and
Half the car.
Yeah, exactly. Half of the shit car. Just get your man to do it for you. All right. Get in touch with the Auto Mover. He is going to look after you. He is simple, reliable, professional. And whether it's a car, motorbike, caravan, track, toy, project, emphasis there being on project, or just another broken piece of shit Escort, they will transport it for you and take the best care delivering it anywhere from Cornwall to Carlisle. If you need your vehicle transported, head over to www.theautomover.co.uk for a free quote. And in the vehicle description, include ITDH for 10% off your entire delivery.
That's a lot of pounds off.
Getting a deal. We're getting deals here. We're doing deals
It's
for
a
you.
deal. It's a sale. It's a sale of the fucking century, right?
That's www.theautomover.co.uk. Check them out on their socials, Instagram, Facebook, all those good shit at The Auto Mover. Throw them a fucking follow. Throw some likes their way. Look after the brands that look after us.
Link in bio, yo.
Link in bio, like the OnlyFans sluts we are. Awesome. Right. Again, thank you to The Auto Mover for sponsoring this episode. Right, into beer of the week. Been looking forward to this one for a long, long time, Marlon. A very
There's
long
a
time.
handwritten note on the top of the
I'm going to read
little
the
crate.
handwritten note, and I'm sure the bloke that sent this to us has been waiting for a long time, but we are doing them in order, the order in which they were sent to us, so we've gotten around to it finally. Right, it says, here's a couple of beers for you to try for beer of the week. Thank you for everything you do for us every week. And thank you to all the guests that have been on, except Queen Bee, because she's a pain in my ass. In brackets, love you really. Big love, Trucker Matt. Oh, a little love note to the dog ass. Thank you very much. I hadn't actually read that before I read it out, and I was like, this is kind of self-congratulatory and masturbatory. But yeah, no, appreciate it, Matt. Right, we've got here from one of my favourite breweries in the whole fucking world, Beavertown Luna Hazy IPA. I have purposefully not tried this for beer of the week. I've been saving myself, Marlon, like the little virgin slut I am.
That must have taken something for
yes,
because I know you are a lover.
I know. I'm like a little Christian girl, you know. My fucking
absolutely fucked.
My vagina's for Jesus, but my asshole's for anyone.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
Right, without any further ado, Marlon, could you please read the marketing bullshit?
We love big, tropical, hazy IPAs as much as we love our session beers. So we crafted a Luna Haze, an effortlessly drinkable beer that delivers hazy, hoppy, juicy flavour at 4.5%. Short and sweet, like that.
The can is crazy. That's what I love about Beavertown. It's just fucking, it's like an acid trip.
It's
on
not
a 330.
sticker, is it?
No, it's
not
printed.
a sticker.
It's got a purple top, which I really love, like anodized or whatever, and then like a green ring pull, and it's just mental.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool can.
It says, drink fresh, do
like
not age. Shout out to Prince Andrew for that one. Store call.
I don't sweat.
What is it?
I know.
Everyone's at Balmoral, don't worry. Andrew's looking after the kids.
Down at pizza, are we?
Right then, let's get into it, boys.
Smells like a fruity boy.
Oh, a spare glass. No, I ain't got a spare glass knocking around. Oh, that's got a way drier finish than I thought it would. Really sort of dries off towards the end there and sort of tails off into nothing, just like a sort of dry, hoppy aftertaste that sort of lingers on the tongue. My initial thoughts, slightly disappointed, not gonna lie, a bit sad.
Bit sad.
It's not going straight in my basket. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of, I don't know. I expect too much from Beavertown. I always think of fruity and crazy, and yeah, and this kind of, I don't know. It's a little bit
all right.
It's a little bit all right. Well, I don't know if I can go that far.
It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Starts off great for about 0.5 of a second, and then just kind of goes to almost like a bitter,
nothing.
Kind of bitter nothing, if you know what I mean. That kind of sucks because I love Beavertown. I love to big them up, but this one's not for me. I won't lie. What are you thinking, Mark?
Yeah, I'm not a beer drinker, to be honest, but
You've been drinking Bamster all night, you gun.
It's free.
That's the best response I've ever heard. It's fucking free.
But no, yeah, totally agree with you. Like, there's a lot going on suddenly, and then it goes into hoppiness of
it's got quite
there's so much going on the label and everything. You expect big things. There's too much hype on the label.
Yeah, I think with a lot of Beavertown stuff that I've had, it's always been fucking amazing. I love Beavertown, but this kind of starts out like wow, and then it just goes to dry, like you say, dry hoppiness, and just trails off into fuck all. Really, Marlon, where are we at?
I'm going to disagree with you two.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You like it?
Just let me take another sip a minute.
A little sippy sip.
It's like a little explosion in your mouth.
And everyone's invited.
Not everyone.
Oh, not everyone.
Prince Andrew, stay at home.
Only the Patreons are invited.
Yeah. And, like, it's nice. There's citrus notes. There's a heavy hint of orange there.
Yeah, I hadn't picked up on that. Maybe it's a grail for it thing. It's quite dry. I don't know. No.
I quite like it.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I really didn't think you'd enjoy that. All right, scores on the doors. We'll start with you, Mark. Out of 5, the TripAdvisor rating.
2.
Oh, that's scathing.
Yes.
Mate, I'm going to have to join you on that one. Initially, it was a 3, and the more I'm getting into it, the more I'm disliking it. So it's gonna be a 2 from me as well, Marlanus.
I'm
Marlanus.
I'm going to pick this up a little bit. I'm going to go with a 4.
A 4. Oh, does that, right? Yeah, but you got 2 2s and 1 4. So it's going to have to be a coin flip as to whether it makes a 3 or not.
There you go, Shag. You got a Shag sticker.
I don't think I can flip a shag sticker.
Just throw it in the air.
Yeah.
Right, Shag is heads.
Yeah. Which means,
I win.
right, it goes to a 3. And if not, it goes to a 2.
Yeah.
All right. Kaka! They got the 3.
Yeah.
They got the 3. They
Yeah.
got the 3. All right. So that is Beavertown Luna Haze Hazy IPA. That is a 3 out of 5 on the TripAdvisor. Massive shout out, Trucker Matt. Thank you very much. Sorry I didn't enjoy it, but you know, honesty is the best policy and all that. As I scratched the bottom of my scrotum quite aggressively. I'm sorry. I didn't need to say that because no one can see it. But yeah, all right,
If my
awesome.
grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
Why that button needs to die. Right, fucking hell, awesome. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, Mark. That we cut to a break pretty abruptly there. I won't lie, because I needed to do a little wee. Getting back to Juicy Agri. So
She thinks my tractor sexy.
someone played that. Someone put that as one of the little soundtracks to their stories, and I thought it was one of the worst songs I have ever heard in my life.
That's because you are uncultured. You're a piece of shit. And Kenny Chesney is fantastic.
I don't know who Kenny Chesney is, but he sounds like the progeny of relatives. So, can you work out what that means, Marlon?
Yes.
Big brain, Marlon.
Yes.
Yeah, like I say, getting back into Juicy Agri and whatnot. So obviously you say it started just by, you know, buying a couple of drones or a drone and fucking around and doing a bit of this and that. Was there a definitive point where it sort of blew up and you were like, oh shit, like we're going somewhere?
Yeah, so to start with, I did it just under my own name, like I did with the car stuff.
Yeah.
And then the beginning of 2021, I think, I came up with the Juicy name. And that was the point where it changed everything. I was like, actually, I need to make a brand out of this.
Absolutely.
And actually, I want to bring it away from my name. I want it to be... The idea was I wanted to include other people again. Hopefully take on other photographers and bits and pieces, and they can contribute into what we do, and do it that way. Yeah. At the beginning of this year, I then started renting an actual office for doing it all out.
Oh, wow.
As well, to like really push myself to actually, this is a thing, I need to do this.
Yeah. That's a big step as well, because you know, you actually have now you have that financial commitment to it.
Yeah.
I have to get this done because I have to make this pay for itself.
Yeah.
It's a big step. I mean, we don't even rent my garage. Not yet.
No.
I've come up with some figures.
No, you get the capital gains there. Chief will get all fucking twitchy about that.
Oh, accountants, they're fun. So when it comes to content and whatnot, how do you sort of decide what, where, when, who? With I know there's a lot of questions in one.
Like, you have a shitload of followers. You must have a shitload of messages.
Yeah.
How do you decide where and when you go?
I try, and a lot of them will disagree, I'm sure, but I try to get around as many people as I can. But as you said...
I've messaged him 10 times, he's never got back to me.
I was talking to someone last night about something, and they said, oh, you haven't come to me yet, and I come to me on Maze, and I said, yeah, I will if I can. And
I'm a one-man band.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like doing it all by myself, by myself. It is,
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So doing it all by myself there's a lot of farms and a lot of people messaging me trying to get me to come round.
Shitload of mileage to cover there.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's the financial part of it. Going around and filming all these different things. I'd love to just do it full time.
Yeah, of course.
Talking full time, I did apply to work for Grassman in the spring of this year.
Wow.
So Juicy was just kicking off properly, and then a job came available which I had applied for before and got through to like finalist bits and pieces. And this year it was a lot more serious, I think. I think I was going to move over to Northern Ireland and go and do that. And then I just sat down, had a few pints and thought to myself and thought, actually, no, I can do this on my own. I can do this. So messaged him and said thanks but no thanks, and
I bet that's the first fucking person to decline that job.
yeah, I didn't get a reply.
Didn't you actually? So if you're out there, Grassman,
I'm coming for you.
yes! I was waiting for that. I thought I was going to say something really horrible, but yes. I think you've, speaking personally, I think you've hit a real fucking niche here, mate. I think you've hit a real, we spoke about it on the bar crawl briefly, but I really think you've hit an absolute niche in the market. As far as I know, like I say, I got family in agriculture and whatnot. I don't know of any sort of, I'm going to sound like an old man now, like a boomer. There's no hip young brands for agriculture. You know, it's all fusty.
Agriculture's still stuck in the Stone Ages, let's face it.
Yeah.
They're so behind. And a lot of the brands and stuff involved with it, all the manufacturers and stuff, they're so stuck in the phone in the phone book. Yeah, they are stuck in the phone book. And like a few of them have realized that actually this is where it's going, and like potentially millions of views of their piece of equipment if they get me to come out and film it.
This is it.
So yeah, they've realized that nowadays getting staff is the hard bit, and keeping staff is the hard bit.
Yeah.
And it's the staff making the decisions. They want that tractor or that piece of equipment.
I tell you what, you're absolutely
they're sat
right.
there on TikTok all day because of auto steer, watching my stuff. And that's where you get it. Yeah,
I think you're absolutely fucking bang on there. And I mean, as a brand, as a social media brand, and as a media brand yourself, Juicy Agriculture, you're bang on. But also, even with your merchandising, I mean, your logo is fucking brilliant. I mean, I'm probably taking sales away from myself now saying that, but like you've got it down to a T. I mean, it's good. It's sort of like, you know, it's young. I'm gonna say again, absolute boomer.
It's straight up.
It's young. It's hip. It's trendy. I know it's not going to help your sales at all, me saying that, but I think that's the thing. I think there's a lot of farmers out there looking for this kind of thing that almost similar to what a truck style, I'd say, are doing. There's a lot, not I say truck style as an example, but there are a lot of truck brands out there kind of trying to focus in on the
truck style's the one that's nailed it down, really. But for Agri boys, they're really scumbags.
Yeah, I mean, you've got grassmen, but again,
you'll always have grassmen. That's always going to be a thing because they've been doing it for so long. They've got such a good name and this, that, and the other. But
grassmen.
Wow, he said it, not Mark. He said it, not Mark.
It wasn't me. No, so like they're always going to be there, and they've done really well and fair play. But like their content, I would have said, has dropped over the last couple of years. Like that, there's so many other people jumping into the pool, and you've got to
move with the times. You have to be on this whole 10 second, 15 second.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, especially with TikTok now.
Yeah.
Like
your
people, 7 seconds, you've lost someone.
Yeah, that's it.
You have to get them then.
Your long format stuff, I wouldn't say it's dying, but I'd say it's sort of staying where it is, like your long format 10-minute, 15-minute YouTube stuff, or even your longer content like obviously Grassmen have done in the past. But your 15-second TikToks of fucking 15 camera angles in less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, you need to keep them entertained.
Everyone engaged.
Keep them,
Like your YouTube will always be YouTube. Like I will not watch a video less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Yeah, I like
but your TikTok. Oh, to be fair, I don't know how TikTok works.
Similar. It's basically Instagram Reels is like a rip off of TikTok, and I do watch quite a few Instagram Reels, and it's similar to that. It's fast paced.
But you ain't got me in the first 5 seconds. I'm gone.
Yeah, you scrolled on past. It's so easy to flick through. Yeah. You just got to keep them there, and
I think it's fantastic what you're doing, mate. I really do. I think you've absolutely nailed a corner of the market that has been sat there for probably the better part of, I don't know, 2-3 years. Probably even longer than that potentially, and I think it's something that you've harnessed, and I think the sky's the limit with it, really, mate.
I think that's why it's grown so well, is because there isn't many other things like it, and that's how it's grown, how it has. Like, I haven't been posting on TikTok, on Instagram, sorry, until like this year properly.
Yeah,
like I've posted the odd bit and pieces.
Yeah,
and in the spring I was like 300 followers or whatever, and it's like, I think I got 8,300 now.
Jesus.
It's got literally gone up 8,000 in a couple of months.
That's it. There's a shitload of people.
Teach me how.
Yeah.
Can you
I wish I knew.
There's a shitload of people sat in that cabs of their tractors.
Yeah.
crawling around a field.
This is exactly what Mark was saying. Like, you've got auto steer and whatnot. They've got a lot of time on their hands. And I used to know a bloke years ago who had auto steer and fucking this, that, and the other, and management, blah, blah, blah. And he'd be in his tractor 12, 14 hours a day. He had a TV and a fridge in there. And he'd just sit there watching Jeremy Kyle all day. And that is a lot of idle time. And that's idle eyeballs as well.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you can work hard enough and be clever enough. You can turn that into money, obviously. Yeah. And that, I think that's
I'm a sucker. Like, you've nailed camera angles. Obviously, you use drones. Like, I've watched a shitload of your videos, and they are way better than mine.
Have you? So you've been in photography for sort of how many years now?
Oh, quite a few. Yeah, since way before the car scene. So like 15 years or so.
Yeah.
I've been doing. Yeah,
long in the tooth.
Involved in it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, because watching some of your videos, I'm like, obviously, like Marlon said, I'm looking at, I'm like, wow, this guy knows what he's fucking doing.
Yeah. I always look back at my own stuff and think, oh, I wish I had more time to do this, that, and the other. And like you say, to the most people, they wouldn't even notice. No, exactly. My main thing at the moment is time. I don't have the time to edit it how I would like to.
Well, you got a full-time job, you know.
Yeah.
And as this isn't paying the bills yet.
No, once it starts paying the bills, and I'll be able to do more and more of that.
Exactly.
I took a big hit this year. I through the summer months, I decided to go down to 4 days a week on my main job. To try and push myself.
Really?
Yeah. So I actually took a hit and thought, I'm not going to get paid as much, but I want it to. I want it to grow.
You need time to grow something.
Yeah, and it was the only way it was going to grow, is to take a hit myself financially and push it to hopefully get there.
That's a huge jump.
And to get all the footage through the summer months as well.
Yeah, of course.
Ready for the winter months. There'll be a lot of more edits and bits through the winter months.
So you store a lot of stuff up?
Yeah. I've got footage from like the last 2 years kind of thing. In fact, this morning I sold some footage of some combining like 2 years ago.
You sold some?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
hang on. Hold up. What?
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen often. Trust me. I wish it did. No, so I filmed a farm a few years ago, and I won't mention any names because it's not really fair to. So I filmed this farm, and they're doing a promotional video at the moment. They've got a media company doing this promotional video about all of the things that these farming contractors do. And so they wanted some footage that they couldn't get hold of because they weren't able to get down and film because harvest had already happened. So they messaged me and asked for the footage. So I provided the footage straight away, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'd love to be involved, and hopefully we can work together in the future. And they've messaged and said, yeah, no, we've used the footage, so we have to pay you for it. Like, it's only fair. So
fucking hell, that's brilliant.
So that's good. Yeah.
That's proper honest of them as well.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd look into sort of doing? You know, obviously...
I've done the odd little bit and pieces here and there. Yeah, I'd love to go and do more of it. Definitely work with different brands and bits and pieces.
There's a lot of money
but with
there.
agriculture, it's trying to get the brands to understand that there is value in it,
exactly.
and that's the hard thing. Yeah.
We have a photographer. He come round and take a couple pictures.
It's always, my cousin's nephew's got a drone. He'll come and do it. And I'm like, you carry on.
You carry on. £50 Chinese jobber.
Yeah, flies it straight into the forager, and it's game over. Yeah.
You haven't.
I genuinely have had that before. I've had a company, and they might even listen to this, I don't know, but they messaged me and asked me, and I gave them a quote, and it wasn't very much. It really wasn't very much for a day rate. And they messaged back, said, we've got a cousin or whoever it was with a drone. And one of the operators of the piece of equipment in the field at the time Snapchatted me a video of the drone flying into the front of a tractor.
No.
And then the next day, they messaged me back and said, we've reconsidered. Could you do? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. It's doubled.
No way! Yo, fuck your life.
Yes, I like that. I like it a lot. That's exactly how you should be doing it.
Yeah, I gave him a really fair price. It was nothing for the amount of work and time and fuel and this and the other.
But like when you're starting out, that's what you've kind of got to do, you know.
Yeah, literally covering basics.
Yeah, I was literally covering my fuel and like minimum wage.
Yeah.
Per hour, because they don't see the editing behind
No,
it.
that's
and
it.
bits and
Oh, he was
pieces.
only here for 2 hours. Like,
Yeah,
You didn't
exactly.
see the
Yeah.
7 hours. I was
Yeah.
behind there making it all
Yeah.
look professional.
And so I was like, no, you're going to take the mickey out of me. I've given you a really fair price because I wanted to do it, and you've gone away from it. So yeah.
Fuck 'em. So, what drone do you use?
Oh, this is the most asked question. Honestly, everyone messages
Really?
what drone. Yeah, not interested in anything other than the drone. But
I fucking love a drone.
what have you got? Anything?
Yeah, I got a Mini Pro 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
No,
said,
so-
like, oh, yeah.
Oh
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
one of those. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've flown it about 50 minutes. I spent 700 quid on it, and I bought it because I wanted one.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I bought my first one. No, I think I've had every single DJI drone there has been so far. I haven't got the new Mavic 3 yet, but I'm sure I will. But other than that, I've had every single one. They've all got different abilities and different things.
Yeah, of course.
So the bigger professional ones are brilliant, and
I
I've
ain't got
had
a license to fly that yet.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing, and licensing and bits and pieces. But no, I've had a big commercial drone.
Yeah.
But it's just not agile enough
No.
for some of the shots that I want to get. So then I go back to consumer drones because like the quality isn't as good, but where you can stick them, and it has happened quite a few times, and when you hit something, it's not
the end of the world.
It's not quite as much money to replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chop some seagulls' heads off and bits and pieces in its time, and yeah, that was the commercial drone.
What a mess.
What the mess.
Yeah, flying like really low across a field, trying to get a reveal shot, slowly looking up as I'm flying flat out across the field, and as I was, a seagull took off, and that was the end of that.
That needed a new propeller, I'm guessing.
No, that was a write-off of the drone and the seagull.
Yeah, 'cause as soon as one of the corners hits something, he's going down, Shaq.
Yeah. Have you ever been hit by a chainsaw at like 60, 70 mile an hour?
That is a good comparison.
Yeah.
Right, so what is your go-to drone?
My go-to one at the moment is a Mavic 2 Pro, which is quite an old drone, but it's like dependable and
Bulletproof.
yeah, it's pretty solid.
Maneuverable.
Tried and
Yeah.
tested, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Still
And-
4K.
yeah, still 4K and this, that, and the other, and it does what I need. Some shots I'll use other drones for, more modern drones, but yeah, that one I know that drone.
Yeah,
I know
I know
where
what you
it'll
mean.
go. I know what it can do, and the best thing is because it's an older drone. When I do hit it,
You're like, eh.
I can buy bits and pieces cheap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
'cause they're
said, when
older
you
now.
said other drones, plural, how many drones do you have?
Currently 3.
Oh, right. No,
Um,
all right. I thought you were going to
so,
say
yeah.
some obscene number.
No.
Well, I'm not being funny. 3 is quite an obscene number.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know what they cost. I don't like to even fathom what they cost, to be honest.
I try to buy second hand.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
More than the P-38.
What? Really?
There are drones more than the P-38.
All right, I'm out. Yeah, fucking, you've lost me now, boys.
Yeah. So get on and buy some merch. I got an expensive hobby.
Fucking right, you do. Jesus. So, speaking of merch, you've taken quite a bold, I wouldn't say stance, but a bold approach to merch. Nothing that I don't think me or Marlon would ever do, only for initial outlay. You produce all your own stuff.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So when I decided I wanted to do merch, I thought I want to be in control of it.
But when you say you wanted to do merch, was it a choice of you wanted to do it? Because with us, we were never going to do it. I always said we weren't going to, and we had like everyone was saying like, guys, are you going to do t-shirts? You're going to do this? You're going to do that? And I was like, oh, okay, right, fuck it. If you really want it, we'll do it. And now it's just turned into this whole thing. Was it the same with you?
Yeah, well, I was doing the stickers from the very beginning of it being called Juicy, because I had all the machinery and stuff to do that anyway. I just had it laying around from car days.
Lying around.
Lying around as you
The
do.
dream.
Yeah. So I had all of that and I knew how to use all of
Yeah.
that. So we did all of that. My brother helped me with that. He's been really good with it. And then, yeah, like you say, loads of people messaged and said, are you going to do t-shirts? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? And I thought about it a lot. And I'd put some money aside. I was going to buy a new camera. I was going to upgrade one of the cameras. And I thought, no, I'm going to get a embroidery machine,
Fucking
as you do. And
Yeah.
then
As you do.
as you do.
As you do. And then I bought it apparently in the like world shortage of embroidery machines because of COVID.
Oh mate, how long did it take to get it?
Oh, it ages. Well, I was trying to find it in the first place.
Oh, really? Find
I
someone-
found like the one that was available in the world. I found the machine I wanted.
Trying
and
to find a stockist. I don't know.
yeah,
Did your own
trying to
research on
yeah, and in the end, actually, it came up on an Etsy sale.
No way.
No reviews for the Etsy seller, this, that, and the other. And I mean, it's big money you're throwing at them. And I was like, they've got one available. It says it's just go for it.
Fuck.
So
Let's
I
go.
just bought it, and then luckily it turned up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Talk
And
about
then
a fucking pun.
It was an Etsy seller in Germany. Yeah. And then it turned up, and then I had a load of import fees that I forgot about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's killer.
Yeah, that
I've been
hurt.
stung by that so many times.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I
Fuck
just
the EU.
yeah. I just wanted to be in control of it and do it all myself so that I can do different designs and bits and pieces if I wanted to.
Yeah.
This is my biggest issue at the minute.
Fucking lead times.
lead times.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lead
They
times
give
is
you-
crazy.
They give you one
Mate.
time and it's another, and which is
There is one company that will remain nameless, as I'm not into doing companies down. But there was a company that we dealt with back along, and it still says on their site, it will tell you, like, you will have this product. I think it was within 7 days, like, no matter how many you ordered, like whatever product within reason. How long did we wait for one lot from them, even though they said it'd be here in 11 days?
months.
Yeah, like literally
Yeah.
months, and we just have no control over it, which kind
Yeah,
of sucks.
that was my whole thing. I wanted to be in control. I've seen that, and I've know loads of people that have done that and been stuck
That's
waiting.
the thing is now, like, I've tried and tested so many people, so many companies. I know who to order for what and who not to order from.
Who
Yeah.
sticks to their fucking word, which
yeah,
is the main
but then
thing.
that
And-
costs you a lot as well, waiting for things and trying
That's
loads
it.
of different companies.
And they
You've
are-
probably
they
spent
are-
as much as I have.
They
It's
are
not
few and
cheap.
far between.
Yeah, I think we were at three that we work with, and that's it at the moment. It's yeah, it is literally
It's three.
Yeah, but
And there's about 7 that could suck my fucking dick.
I think the main thing is you are in control of the quality as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely. If it's not right,
Yeah.
throw it out. If it's not right, throw it out. Keep
Yeah.
going until it get right. What was the learning curve trying to?
Oh,
obviously,
that cost a lot.
I
Yeah,
fucking bet it did.
Yeah,
How many
no,
hundreds
like-
of meters of thread did you go through?
Do you put a so like when we send our shit to someone, we do 300 DPI image. Do this.
This means nothing to our
So,
listeners, but
yeah. No, so like I had all the logo and everything, obviously myself.
In high quality.
Yeah, in high quality and this, that, and the other. And I had to convert it into stitches for the embroidery machines and bits and pieces. Like, it was a massive learning curve to do all of that. Yeah, no, definitely.
mate,
Not just the camera side of things. I had to learn all of that as well.
Yeah.
And
Mate,
Yeah.
tell me about it. We started this podcast. I didn't have a fucking clue, barely how to turn on a fucking laptop. Now you put me in front of Adobe Audition. I'm like, yeah, this is how you do that. That's how you mix the levels. This is how you fucking. I'm like, and I'm not a pro, but I know my way around fucking Adobe
Oh, mate,
Audition.
you do.
I'm
And
shit
same as
hot
like-
at audio quality.
We can do video editing now. We've run a website for 18 months.
Yes, Marlon was like, I don't know how to make a website. I was like, well, you're going to learn pretty fucking quick, Marlon, because we need one, and we need one right now because
We've
we can't keep doing cash.
Nearly 500 orders.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oof, Marlon.
We've learned very quick.
Yeah,
And that's thanks to you
I-
pieces of shit.
It's scary how when you have to do something like
yeah.
when you have
You do it, don't you?
when you've got no other choice.
Yeah.
Like there's no one else going to do this for me. I mean, yeah, we have Greg who does the mastering, and we're very, very appreciative to him for that. Who fine
Love old
tunes
Greg.
and makes everything sound absolutely crisp and beautiful. But like the raw stuff, there's no one else going to do it for me.
No.
And the same with you. No one else is going to edit your footage.
no.
No one else is going to learn how to fly a fucking drone.
No, there's a learning curve on every single different part. Like,
Yeah.
just pointing the camera in the right direction. It's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's a big thing for, we can sit here and talk about it in our own fields, but I think that's a big thing for everyone else. Like, if you want to do something, just fucking do it.
Yeah, just
Because-
learn it. YouTube. Literally, that's where I learned
YouTube.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
everything
that's it. Yeah,
is
mate,
YouTube.
honestly, the same. I'm absolutely the same. When I'm doing something on Audition, editing the podcast, I'm like, I really I think there must be a quicker way to do what I'm doing. And I'll just Google it, and there'll be like a little fucking 2-minute video of some other cunt doing it. Oh, great. And that is literally how I've taught myself to edit audio and edit podcasts and what the best stuff is to use and this, that, and the other. I think that's the main thing. There's so much out there. There's so much
information on YouTube.
We are living in such an information-rich age nowadays. It's like back in the day, you either find someone who knew how to do it, or you go to a fucking library. Now you can sit there from the cab of your fucking tractor, the cab of your lorry, or sat on your fucking ass in the pub or on your sofa, and you can literally not learn a new skill, but you can see how to do something and be like, oh, right, well, that's the method to do it. It might take you a fucking couple of goes to get it bang on, but you'll fucking get there. I had a message from somebody the other day. I think it was Queen Bee and maybe Dano as well, that both said, like, I've been back and listened
Poor
to...
joke timing.
No. It was going back. He said, they've gone back to some of our previous episodes and been like, oh, yeah, you weren't joking about, like, the audio quality and the fact that, you know, I know we kept banging on about ages, like, buying these new microphones and how much they costed, and they're like, oh no, we get why you've done it now, because the quality is so much better.
Yeah, it's nice to see that. Like,
it's been appreciated. We haven't just
listen.
spent all this fucking money just for people to be like, well, don't really notice a difference, mate.
We haven't spent any money.
Well, no, we haven't. No, but the money that we have, thank you, Patreons. Shout out, you will not be getting kicked into the proverbial volcano.
Have you?
Yes. No, thank you very much. So yeah, no, I think there's like, I mean, I know Marlon takes a piss out of me, but the same with like just mechanics, basic stuff. Like if I don't know how to do something on the car, I'll just look online. Some other cunt has gone to the effort of not only doing it, but also taking the time to talk through what he's doing, then edit the video to show you how, and then put it on YouTube to get fucking, I don't know, 800 views and make no money out of it. But just doing it for like the love of it, because he knows it's going to help someone else.
That's it. Like, Photoshop. When we started doing logos and shit, no fucking idea.
I can guarantee you every single person that listens to this podcast has YouTubed or Googled how to do something.
Yeah.
And you imagine 20, 25 years ago, no hope of that at all.
No.
Yeah.
No
Nothing.
hope. And like nowadays, the
Well, 10 years ago, there was no hope of that.
I think everyone has the ability to achieve what they want to do. Like, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, well, yeah, whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. But like, if you've got a fucking bathroom you want to tile, or if you want to get into content creation, like like all of us here are doing, or get into, I don't know, fucking just, you know, songwriting or something. There's fucking so much out there that can show you the way and give you a decent fucking stepping stone, or even just a head start to get on and do it.
That's it. You told me about 3 weeks ago to pick up the guitar again.
Yeah.
Straight on YouTube. Get the guitar
You can
out.
play Smoke on the Water now.
I could do that anyway, it's fine. But yeah, like there's so many how-tos on what you can do. Like if you want to play a guitar, if you want to play the drums, if you want to fix a fucking oil leak, everything is there on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, there's a guy, the guy that I follow on YouTube, just for like P38 stuff, whether it be recalibrating the suspension or syncing the fucking key to it.
Wouldn't bother.
Every single problem he's had with his car in the last 8 years, he lives in Sweden. I think.
So he's got about 12,000 videos.
Yeah, he has documented every single one and exactly how to do it. And I people like that I have the utmost respect for, because they're doing it for nothing really, because there's certain channels like, you know, certain things like that when it's that
Finicky, it's that precise,
it's that precise,
niche.
it's niche, that's it. When it's that niche, you know he's never going to get 1 million followers from it, 1 million views or whatever. He's not going to make any money on that channel, but he's doing it for the love of it. And it's just stuff like that. We are so fortunate to live in the age in which we are.
Yeah.
With stuff like this. It's like, because
without the internet, we'd be nothing.
Yeah,
No.
but at some point, he's had the problem and where's he
said-
found
yeah.
the information. So that's why he's uploaded it,
Yeah.
because he thought, well, I couldn't find out how to do it. I worked out myself, and this is how I did it.
Yeah.
there's a guy that wrote a program, like literally wrote a program you can download for free, put on your computer, and plug your computer into the P38 and recalibrate all the corners of that air suspension and all dump the tank, read the fault codes, everything. Did it for nothing. It's free. Download it now. The hours and the love for the game that somebody like that has.
The knowledge to program a app effectively.
That's the other thing that really surprises me about the internet, and never ceases to, is the love that people have for stuff and the effort they are willing to put in for no return, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. Myself and Marlon, we are in this for the love of the game, but also we are, now financially invested in this, just like yourself, Mark. We've got to make it make sense. And that's why we continue to do it, for it to make sense. And we still enjoy it, because if we didn't enjoy it, we wouldn't do it.
No.
But there are so many people out there that will just do it because they're like, yeah, well, just helping out the world, aren't I?
That's why we did it to start with. That's where we all started from.
That's exactly why. You're right. And we started it because we wanted to do it. We didn't spend fucking God knows how much when we started thinking that it was going to be something big. We thought, give it a fucking go, wouldn't it? It'd be a laugh. Yeah. And that's literally it. Yeah. And I think that's half the reason it's still going now is because we're having a laugh. I mean, I'm sure like you, I'm sat down on a Wednesday night. I'm staring at my computer at 1 o'clock in the morning, just trying to get this fucking thing finished and edited and get all the mixing and mastering and the voice levels right and cut out all the background noise and all these other fucking things. I'm thinking, fucking hell, I just want to go to bed, or I just want to fucking have a cigarette and a coffee and fucking just chill out on the sofa, but I need to get this done. But there's the other times, like when you say you're out in the summer and you're fucking flying the drone past foragers flat the fuck out, chopping seagulls' heads off.
I don't aim to do that, by the way.
Fuck them.
Fuck the seagulls.
I've tried, they're too fast.
I can catch them, don't worry.
You hit them, I'll get on and do my terrible deeds. Back to Juicy, man. So we so sort of relating to what we do, we get a hell of a lot of messages about a hell of a lot, and I want to shout out everyone that has messaged us in this sort of same vein of people that have messaged me like, all right, Reg, Marlon, like just started listening to the podcast or been listening for ages, just wanted you to know that like you've pulled me out of a really dark place in the last few months. I've battled with this, that and the other, and insert generic problem that anyone's had, and and stuff like that. I mean, we try and reply to everyone, and we really do, but it's fucking incredible. And like you were saying, that you're out there trying to help people in agriculture, as you said, like it can be a lonely industry and a dark industry in the winter. Does that sort of stuff keep pulling you through? And like on the I think about the late nights of editing and that,
it's helped me as well. Like when you get the odd message saying like, thank you so much, you've helped me, and this, that, and the other, that helps me keep going
absolutely.
As well. Like all of us have dark times.
Of course we do. Yeah,
every single one of us, and nobody's alone on that. So yeah, there are some nights like you come home from work. I come home from work at like 9 o'clock at night. Last night as an example, finished work about 9 o'clock at night, went editing till about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then got up at 5 o'clock this morning to go back to work.
Fuck.
Yeah, and now I'm here drinking free beer with you assholes.
Hey! He's getting into the swing of things. That's for fucking sure.
But yeah, no, just doing what you're doing and making people smile, and that's what it's all about. Just trying to liven everything up, make it happy.
If we can take someone's mind off it for 2 fucking hours a week.
Yeah. I mean,
that's more about it, is taking people's minds off of things and just distracting them, and that's I think that's what we're doing. I think
it's also just giving them that hit of serotonin or whatever that they need in their brain to
crack.
I'm
the crack facts.
No, we're not supplying crack with every order, not yet. Anyway, I mean,
maybe next week.
I've just started cooking meth. I'm not that good at it. All right. If anyone wants to send me Sudafed, you can hit up our PO box.
Did you follow that Breaking Bad recipe or not,
mate? I've just gotten back into Breaking Bad.
I need to finish that. I have.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I haven't even done the first series.
What is wrong with you? I'm watching it for the 4th time round. When you get a good series, like I classify some of the best series ever made, The Sopranos.
Never seen that.
Oh, fucking.
I wouldn't recommend it.
All right.
You're going to tell me you haven't watched The Wire either now, are you?
No, we're really busy. We
got shit to do.
Jesus Christ.
So my top series are like Peaky Blinders.
It's good. It's good.
Phone Shop.
What? Phone Shop?
No.
NCIS. CSI.
He's going to say it in a minute.
CSI I've watched through 3 times, and there is like
What?
Hundreds of hours.
Hundreds of hours is a fucking understatement, Marlon. How many series or what? Original CSI, Grissom, and
Yeah.
have you watched all the other ones as well, like New York and Las Vegas?
They ain't got the same kick, mate.
Right.
I think there's about 18 seasons of 24 episodes.
Fuck.
Oh my, that's more than hundreds of hours you're talking there. Like,
Yeah, I said hundreds.
you said about 100. Oh fucking hell! That okay?
You've wasted your life.
Yeah. What's your other favorite series, Marlon? The one with the biteys. Go on, say it. You can say it on this podcast. We won't judge you. I promise.
iZombie.
Oh my god.
Oh, mate, live more. Live more.
If I could show you Mark's face right now, this is my life, Mark. This is my life. I mean, I'm sure he says it about me as well, but oh fucking hell. Oh,
iZombie's fantastic.
I've
only done it twice through.
I've watched like one episode. I was like, this is the biggest load of garbage I've ever seen in my life.
I just got a thing for Live More.
That's fine. That's okay. You're allowed to have
Walking Dead.
To
be fair, I have not watched that to the end yet.
I have committed. I watched it to about just like halfway through Negan, and I gave up. And I said to her,
that is where I gave up.
I think everyone gave up
Yeah,
there.
everyone did.
And
yeah.
we've just started watching it again.
No, I am now up to date with it, and I'm waiting for the last season, the end of the what do they call it, like the season and mid-season break,
Mid-season finale.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the final half of the final season to do, and then I'm done. But it's been a slog. I won't lie. I've not overly enjoyed
the
it.
first few seasons were fucking incredible, and it just kind of dropped off.
Thing is, we loved the zombies. That's what we liked. We
Yeah.
liked the zombies.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't like the inter-fucking clan fights.
And Shagnuts has got a fucking tiger. This cunt's got a baseball bat.
Yeah. It was a bit dire. Nah, man. Neither of you have seen The Sopranos.
No.
Oh,
I got this thing.
my god.
Really fucking busy.
But Breaking Bad, though, no, Breaking Bad. I've watched. That's the fourth time I've watched Breaking Bad. It is one of my favorites.
Right,
Yeah.
I do need to try and finish this then, don't I?
No,
Yeah,
really,
definitely.
really.
How many seasons have we got?
5.
Is
Wow.
it?
Yeah, it's only 5.
Blimey.
Yeah, I think they sort of grow in episodes
Yeah.
as the seasons go on. If you know, I think the first one was like 8, and then the final one's 16 or something. But
Right, so I've nearly finished. I'm like 3 episodes off finishing Peaky Blinders.
Joe, I'm gonna say something now.
No, do not ruin it for me.
No, about Breaking Bad, right, and about series in general. So, I spent a lot of time listening to stuff at work, and I've watched Breaking Bad so many times, right? Well, I say so many times. This is the 4th time I'm watching it.
Can you quote it?
What?
Quote it.
No, I'm not quoting it, but I don't actually need to watch it anymore. I just listen to it. I just put my phone in my back pocket and put an earbud in. And I just listen.
It's literally like me with Fast and Furious.
Oh, I just listen. I've listened. I've done 5 seasons in 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Just I work on my
Yeah.
own. I work
Yeah,
on my own all day.
Yeah.
You know, and then when she goes to bed, I'll like watch a couple
Try
episodes.
CSI, mate. Highly recommend it.
Nah, I like a good like proper gripping drama.
It's gripping.
I don't know. Mark's ready to give up. He's like, why have I come to this stupid fucking garage in the middle of the Mendips?
Nothing left. I've got nothing left.
We got a show and tell here from Mark.
Well, I thought, what am I going to talk about?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were going to ask me. So I thought I'd bring some stuff as stories and bits and pieces that happened in the past.
Mate, shoot.
Yeah. So does everybody remember Beast of the East?
Yes, I
Yes.
remember the
Yeah.
Beast of the East.
Yeah,
What was
she
that,
was huge.
4, how many years ago was that?
Well, no, I got 2018.
So
Wow.
4 years ago. Bang
Yeah.
on. Fucking look at that.
It's a
So
paper.
what Mark's done here is pull out the Western Gazette,
Yeah.
and he is now looking through.
You might remember me from this as well.
Our very own Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plow. They called me that before, mind. For another reason.
I wish I had that on the soundboard.
Do you want to? There you go.
I got it. Oh my god. Our very own Mr. Plow earns widespread plaudits. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm
Yeah.
not very good with words. For his help. When Somerset was creaking under the effects of Storm Emma meeting the beast from the east, there were numerous selfless heroes that stepped in to help those in need as the snow fell. One of those was the hard-working And one of those hardworking lot was Mark, who started from finishing the shift at that place, in the place, who
Doing the thing.
doing the thing. Fucking hell. That's amazing, mate.
Mr. Blau.
Jesus Christ.
It was like one of those things that just went absolutely viral all of a sudden. I went round and just snowplowed.
And everyone was like,
And
that's,
everyone
that's the
loved it.
man.
And then on Facebook, it just went ridiculous. Everyone was, because they were all sat at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
And they were like, video of me coming past and just clearing every bit of snow I could find.
Mr. Plow,
Yeah.
that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. Right, that's fucking brilliant. So I've got some quick fire questions for you.
Yeah.
Right. What was your first car?
It was a 1979
What the fuck?
Mini Clubman.
Oh, you're not one of those.
Yes, you are one of those.
And
yes.
my brother still has it.
No way.
He's got it in his garden. Yeah, he's starting to restore it at the moment. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Was that
Yeah,
a
we got-
998?
Yeah. No, it was an 1100.
Ooh.
But we've got a 1275 turbo to put in it.
Spicy boy.
Yeah.
How rotten is it when you had
Very.
it? When
Oh
you
no,
had
when
it?
I had it, no, it was all good, and yeah,
Now
it
you
was,
can fist the sills.
Yeah, now it's been sat in a garden for
With the grass growing up
15
underneath
years.
it and-
So yeah, it's not great. But no, my brother taught himself to weld and bits and pieces, and he's going to use it to teach himself how to weld, basically, and learn good old
good.
YouTube again.
No
Okay.
better. Yeah, I'm gonna say no
Yeah.
better place to
Yeah.
learn it on than a piece of fucking shitty old British engineering.
Yeah.
First modification you ever did?
First, I don't know.
If there wasn't a sub, we couldn't fit a subwoofer in the back.
No,
of
I
those.
did. Oh, yes, I did. Can you remember? Can you remember? I can't remember what company. I think it was JBL, and they did like that tube with the two subs on. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
I
yes, yes,
managed to fit one in the boot of my Mini. From memory, we had to remove the fuel tank because it was in the boot
Yeah,
as well.
that's right,
We had
yeah.
to remove the fuel tank, get it in, and then put the fuel tank back in from memory.
All for base.
Yeah.
The things we do for
Yeah.
base.
Yeah. Yeah, that must have been one of the first things I did, and replaced the two. I had like two 6x9s in the bit above it. JBL as well.
The bit above
The
it.
bit above it.
It's not
There's
really a
like-
parcel
there's
shelf,
not-
is it?
It's not really a parcel shelf. No, it's just a bit of metal. So it rattled like
Partition.
crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
The problem is also when you if you got a sub facing up and you've got 6x9s in the parcel shop, it ruins all the
Yeah,
audio.
you couldn't hear anything.
No,
No,
it just-
it was
because it's-
terrible.
But the
I
air
thought
pressure
it
movement
was
just
like
batters it.
I thought it was amazing.
Oh
at
yeah,
the
as
time.
did I when I did mine.
Yeah.
I was
Best
like,
thing since sliced bread.
I'm the
Yeah.
fucking boy.
Yeah.
What's the most trouble you've got in? Whether it be police, school, your mum and dad.
Yeah, never. Well, no, probably the car meets. I think.
Yeah?
back those days.
Getting
yeah,
hauled
when
out of fucking the
Yeah.
supermarket.
being told you shouldn't be doing this and you have to shut it all down and we're going to arrest you and this that, and the other, and then having to say, well, no, I'm not going to do that because
that's
yeah.
a ballsy move
yeah.
by the police.
But like they trying to put it over to them and say like, I can cancel it. That's absolutely fine, and I'm happy to do that. But you got to understand, there's going to be 600 cars.
That's such a big dick move.
Right.
Regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to be coming anyway. It's too late now. If you've
Yeah.
done it days before, it would have been different. But you've left it too late, and now they're all going to turn up. And would you rather them in a car park and they might do the odd burnout or whatever, or racing each other around the streets? And that's not what we want.
No.
None of us want that.
At least they're confined into one place.
Yeah, exactly.
And you
We
can
can,
deal with them.
control them. Yeah.
And I always just find it funny when they disperse. They'd be like, "Oh, everyone's got to leave. Disperse a car meet." I'm
Next
We
car
got
park?
cops,
next
cops,
car
cops.
park.
Yeah. It was,
next
yeah.
car park, and then McDonald's would be overflowing, so would KFC, and all the roundabouts would be fucking getting blacked up. You know,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah, it was better for the police to just like
This is
watch it from
happening,
afar.
accept it.
It's going to happen. You have to accept it and
Yeah.
let people blow off some steam, because that's what it was back in the day, wasn't it? It was just
Exactly.
people blowing off steam.
Just go around, get some bold tires, get some overstretched fucking points and that, and fill your fucking little ticket book up and
Yeah.
have your fill, because they're all in one place. You
Yeah.
don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
You've
no.
got to flag them down. You've got to stop them at the side of the road. They're literally parked there. Who owns this? Me. Right. Fuck you. Plate this illegal tin. They're laughing, but no, they just don't. I don't know.
No,
It's because the because as the complain or whoever who's got a
Yeah,
car park it was.
neighbours complained, said, "Oh, there's boy races and this and the other."
I think
yeah.
Cheddar's just given up at this point, haven't they? Really?
I got
Yeah.
a really good story about me and Javen leaving it's got to be one of your mates. but
Sorry.
I'll wait till Javen comes back on to tell that
All right.
because I think it's his story to tell. It's fucking incredible.
If you could punch one animal in the face, what would it be?
That fucking seagull.
It's not just like one species. No, that exact
seagull. And there was no edit there. That was so fast as a response, wasn't it?
That was literally straight off. I finished my fucking words. Oh, man. So he literally was there like a whole load of them, and he was just the one.
No,
that took
well,
them?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, obviously. No, he just flew up and.
Let's take your license off you.
Oh yeah,
You were paying all the attention, and it just happened.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah, the auto steer on. Fucking.
All right, favorite band you've ever seen?
Ever seen? Probably. I went to watch Airborne at Cheese and Grain the other weekend.
Yeah.
I say the other weekend. It was like months
Yeah.
ago now. But like just out of COVID, and a massive band like that playing in a very small venue was just absolutely mental.
Chief and Gord went. They said it was
It
fucking
was
incredible.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, it was amazing.
I love the cheese and grain. It is a fantastic.
I went
venue.
and saw
Scene.
Goldie looking chain down there.
No,
Oh,
you didn't.
I did. They were
I can't believe they're still
amazing.
going.
This was a fair few years ago
Because I'm pretty sure one of them
because we were still living at Chief's mum's at
Oh,
that
there you
point,
go.
so that was
Yeah.
at least 8 years ago.
Yeah, so not recent then.
No,
Who have I seen down there? Fuck me, I've seen Bad Manners down there a few times.
yes,
Yes,
We go and watch the Wurzels there every single year.
They always play there.
They
don't
play on the Good Friday usually.
Really?
Yeah, every single year we've been.
Who is your inspiration, Mark?
I think mine's
Who
Taylor
was that?
Swift.
Fuck off.
Sorry, I'm
Mark.
lying. I got a really bad cough.
Probably my dad, I think. He was big into photography. And then he passed away literally a month after I started my current job.
Oh shit! I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
And I think that's what inspired me to keep going and do photography again, because I
Yeah.
hadn't done it for a few years, and then that happened, and I thought, actually, I'm going to do this again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely my dad.
How long has he been gone? Don't mind me asking.
8 years. 2015 it was. Yeah.
Yeah, same year. I lost my mum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, innit? Losing parents.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Fucking crap.
Yeah.
Can speak from fucking experience there. Do you think it makes you a better person? I know that sounds really weird.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think it does.
definitely. Yeah, since then I've like tried to prove myself, like not that he's here and can do anything
No.
about it, but I've like always tried to make him proud is probably the word.
Yeah,
More driven.
that's exactly
Yeah,
the
it
same
drives
as me.
you, yeah.
Every decision I make in my life, I think, would my mum be proud of me doing this? Like, do you know what I mean? It
Oh no,
sounds-
I'm not that. I'm not like that. But
No, not
Yeah.
not every decision,
Yeah, yeah.
but like when I come to a sort of thing where I'm doing something and I could go this way, or I could go that way. I'm like, would this? Yeah, it's hard to. Do you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I always look for achievements. I'm trying
Yeah.
to achieve different things, and that's what he would have been proud of. I think.
No,
That's what-
that's
what I wanna
exactly
try
how
and
I
get
kind of that's exactly how I kind of look at things. I think for me it kind of, I'd say it hardened me as a person.
Yeah.
You become, and I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I currently look at it as a good thing. Things that would have phased me a lot more, fucking 8 years ago. Not to say I don't sweat the small stuff, but I'm very much now just like, oh fuck it, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
fuck
Like
it,
it could be over tomorrow, couldn't it? For
Yeah,
all of us, and we don't know.
exactly.
And so yeah, like my dad was quite young. He was 54.
yeah.
So like to go at that point, you think, whoa, actually, that's quite an eye opener, and you think, yeah, I need to make the most of this
Yeah,
and do what I can while I can.
that's exactly. Yeah, my old man's got since I lost mum. My old man's got exactly the same thing. He's like, "Fuck it,
Enjoy it.
like just fucking enjoy it." Like
Yeah.
we were at a car dealership last year, and he was umming and ahhing about buying this car, and he didn't know, and he's. I say too much, but my old man's worked fucking hard, fucking unbelievably hard his whole life. He's grinded and grinded and he's never really treated himself. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. He lives a good life and he's comfortable, but he's never really gone and bought that thing that he's always wanted,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. And we're in this dealership and he was sort of, oh, do I? And I said, do you know what, Dad? Fuck it.
Just do it.
Just
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Yeah.
I said, if you've got the money to do it, and even
Yeah.
if you fucking don't, make it work, just do it. And he got the money to do it. And I was like, just fucking buy it, just order it. Or get it when it gets here, you won't fucking regret it. And if you do, sell the cunt.
Yeah,
You're gonna lose a bit of money on it, but who cares?
It's a story, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's all about stories.
It's all
Life's experiences.
fucking stories. Anyway, and he's now fucking can't wait. He's been on the
Yeah.
phone to them. Like, where the fucking hell is it? So I think that's a really big thing to take away from it. Like you say, it could all be over tomorrow, and I'm just a great believer in just fucking just do it. Just enjoy yourself. Like there's what we're going coming back full circle, but same with this. Just fucking do it. Just go for it. Just try and make it happen. And
there is no point sitting there dwelling on it for years, months, weeks.
You'll regret not doing it more than you will regret doing it.
Yeah.
Anyone out there that's listening, if you're thinking about doing something, within reason, obviously, but just go and do it.
You'll regret things you don't do.
You'll regret things you don't do more than the things that you do. Yeah. Because even if it goes wrong, it's a life lesson, and you've learned from that experience, and you've grown from that experience.
Exactly. Somebody said
and
to
the
me,
whole point of life is it's a fucking lesson.
someone said to me the other day, do you regret going to the Bahamas? I said, absolutely not. I said, I would never fucking go back. I didn't fucking enjoy it one bit, but I fucking learned a lot of lessons.
And you saw Jaws Kong Shack.
To see Jaws Kong Shack, yeah, I don't regret going down there. You know, I learned something. I learned a lot, and but I think I think put it this way, I think my mum died with fucking zero regrets. Like she lived her life to the fullest, and she peaced out at 47. Yeah. I mean, it's shit. It was like, I'd love to have her still here and whatnot, but I think she really did like live life to the fullest, like absolutely flat.
She was always full send.
Full send. Fuck me. She used to do caving, horse riding. She had, she drove a fucking Triumph Speedmaster. She drove a fucking V8 Defender. That woman did not give a fuck, and she drank cider like there's a fucking hole in the bottom of the fucking vat. You know, she was fantastic, and I sort of take a lot of life lessons from that. Of just like, you know what, just do it, just fucking enjoy yourself. But she worked equally as hard to match that as well.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing she always told me. She told me, Reg, you her exact words were, you're fucking terrible with money. But the thing that's going to save you is you got a fucking good work ethic. I was like, you know what? You're fucking right. So yeah. I don't know. I think losing a parent is shit. It's fucking horrendous, but it gives you a totally different perspective on life.
Yeah, no, totally.
You just, I say, it's a bit cliche to say you've got to grow up really fucking quick, but you do, and you really do grow up fast, and you have to learn a lot of things very quickly, and you have to sort of, things that you turn to for that parent that's gone, they're not there, and you got to work that out for yourself, and it might take you a minute or two, but you do get there. Yeah, I don't know. Cool, getting all fucking like
this episode's getting very dark,
deep.
isn't it?
Not
deep.
dark.
Well, not dark,
but
but
it's not dark.
I like a good fucking chat every now and again.
Yeah.
Right. I'm about lighting my last cigarette, and I think we're fit to boogie, aren't we? You good, Marlon? You look very immersed in deep thought there.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just, I haven't lost the parent yet, so
good. Yeah, keep it that way. It's me like, it's not too. You learn a lot, mate. I don't advise losing one at all. But you can. It's pulling the positives out of the negatives. Definitely. You can sit there all day thinking, fucking hell, oh my god, I miss her so much. I do every day, but try and pull the positives out of the negatives. And I think that's what me and Mark are sort of driving home here. But yeah, right, sweet.
Just little shout out, Mum and Dad. They've currently got COVID for the first time.
For the first time, where have they been living under a rock, the bastards?
Yeah, Dad doesn't go out a lot.
Rog.
Dad loves the podcast and the TV, and that's about it.
Fucking fair play to him. Fucking hell, worked hard enough.
Anyway, shout out to Catman. Pleasure meeting you, mate.
Yeah, mate. Oh, it was fucking brilliant. Yeah. Nice to see you, man. I appreciate you repping the merch as well down the truck show, living your best life.
Oh, those grey snapbacks, mate.
See you, shining boy.
Yes, Daddy.
Awesome. Right. I think one last shout out to the sponsor of this episode,
Mr. Automover himself.
Thank you very much. So, the Automover provides simple, reliable, professional vehicle transport. Listen up, cunts. You buy shit cars, don't try and drive them home. Just get someone to pick them up for you. Save the hassle. Just save yourself.
How many times have we been there?
So many times. I remember driving.
Reg, can you get that wanky ass trailer of yours out?
Oh yeah, and how many times have I been like, I went and bought my black Range Rover and had air suspension fault on the way home. So
Sure.
just save yourself the hassle. Just don't be broken down on the side of the M4. Just get someone to pick it up for you. You know, sit at home with a fucking beer, with the television on, with the wife, or down the pub with the boys, and let someone else take the stress and the hassle out of it by just going to get it for you.
Yeah.
So whether it is a car, motorbike, caravan, tractoid project, or just another broken insert generic piece of
Land
shit,
Rover,
Land Rover,
Escort, Clio.
yeah, they will take the best care of you, delivering it anywhere from Cornwall to Carlisle. If you need your vehicle transported, head over to www.theautomover.co.uk for a free quote. In the vehicle description, include ITDH for 10%.
That's 10% of your whole fucking order.
That's www.theautomover.co.uk, or check them out on their socials at The Auto Mover. Linked in the episode description. They're on our link in bio. They'll be linked in the fucking the Instagram post and Facebook post this week. So go over there, fire them a follow, fire them a fucking like or two. Really appreciate it. Support the people and the scumbags that support us, because there are not many of them out there. Yeah, so really appreciate that. Okay, cool. Right, Mark, one last question. We've got running at the moment the Doghouse playlist, guest playlist. You get one song. What one song do you want to put in
No pressure.
the Doghouse playlist?
The Chain by
Fleetwood Mac.
Mac.
Yes. Yes. Fantastic choice.
Bold choice. Bold
Absolutely.
choice.
Yeah.
The bass line in that is just to die for. So awesome. Right. We all good? That's peace.
Squared.
That's peace. Right. Thank you everyone for listening, subscribing, liking, all that fucking good shit. I have been Reg.
He's been Reg. I've been Marlon.
And I've been Mark from Juicy Agri.
We appreciate you for listening. Oh yeah. Where can we find you quickly before we go?
Juicy Agri, just type that in any of your socials. And I will do, if you type in Doghouse as a discount code, I'll do 10% on the website.
Get on!
Right,
Yes,
we appreciate
bastard.
it. Thank you, Mark, from Juicy
We'll be
Agri.
sure to get our shit there.
Yeah, we will. We'll put a peace out and we'll catch you all later. Bye.
Don't forget to moisturise.